All right, let's go ahead and get crack-a-lack in here. Let's go ahead and go through Dubro's equipment first, since he's gonna hang out with us. Wise sensor. Accessorize. Time to accessorize. Extra art's probably good. He has a lot of art damage. Just look for this. What do we got here? What's his speed at? 61. That might be terrible either. Speed crit. Don't have any accuracy, but I guess for casting spells you don't need accuracy. But he might need it for his Blatten. I seen one that was like 10 arts. Maybe this one. Wait, what the F? Oh, it's on somebody else. Never mind. One. I think that was the same one. I just had more than one of them. Oh no, it's different stuff on it. There was one down here. It's like maybe the crit and accuracy. But this one. We'll try this one. All right, let's look at his ornament because it looked like it was missing a bunch of stuff.
Switching to maintenance mode.
What all arts do we have built in here? Fire and earth, huh? Explode. Some bang bang. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Definitely need to open up these two slots. Why does he have freeze?
Switching to maintenance
Seems
mode.
kind of odd choice. What does Scent do? Draws hate during command battles. Oh, so that's... What the... Wait, so that's like a taunt now? Used to make the enemies get like try to like track you down. Huh. So if you had a dodgy one, that would probably be good for them. But yeah, not him. No, I'm gonna leave it there. What's this one here?
That's a
Earth
single
one?
element slot. A new skill I see.
Maybe. Or
That's
we
a
have
single
EP.
element slot.
Nah, we probably would need to go to the store and get some. Need to go to the grocery store and get some things. Probably we'll put some things in here though for now. Lacking a little bit of stuff here. I don't really have anything that great, honestly. Does that help for arts as well? The stun meter thing? I wonder if it does.
That's
that
a
one a
single
yellow one?
element slot.
Yeah, we definitely need to run by the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I don't have anything that useful for this guy. Yeah, so we throw a hit
A new
rating one in
skill I
there.
see. Skill set updated.
Might as well put that in here. Increase arts to begin battle.
Skill set updated.
Increase all perimeters when starting a command battle while near death. What? Well, these are all just like reducing skills.
Skill set updated.
I'm just gonna throw those in there, okay? Alright, let's see what we got going on here. You know, I don't take kindly to outsiders, but a friend of Cuttrace is a friend of mine. I owe you that much for saving his life. I have to ask you to wear a blindfold here on the floor, though. Top secret stuff going on here. It might be a bit dangerous. Hey, you're not so crotchety after all. Nice to have a friend in you, old bud. Same here. Of course, you cause any trouble and you'll be right back out the door. You're showing him around, Cuttrace. Just be careful with that. You know the drill. Eugen's got you covered for your drones need fixing. Thank you. I really do appreciate you always looking out for me. Cuttrace like a grandson to me. I'd walk through a Gehenna for that kid. This stuff's the least I can do. I'm sure you'll be just fine out there, lad, but be careful. So glad Cuttrace's okay. You were the ones who helped him, right? Are you his friends? More like acquaintances. He's been helping us a bit. What about you, kid? Your mom and pop work here? His name's Nat. He's Riles' younger brother. He just can't help himself. He just can't keep himself out of the factory, so he tags along with her a lot. Vehicles especially pique his interest. Yeah, they're making a big robot there now, right? I want to see it. Come on, let me see. But we all warned Ryle that Nat shouldn't be walking around the shop floor, but she just can't say no to him. Maybe real. I don't know. Crazy names. All right, and they do a top secret. They do a lot of top secret worker. They turn a blind eye to him because he's family, but still. Hey Nat, just don't get too close to anything, okay? You don't have to make people worried. Okay. My chat is like reconnected like 15 times. Make sure it's actually working. Okay. I really like this workshop. My sister works here, and they make really cool cars sometimes too. Sometimes they tell me it's dangerous and I shouldn't walk around, but everyone's really cool here.
No need to be shy now.
We really like need new gems. Bang. Okay. Alright. I really want to get these opened up, but again, it's going to take like all the gems I currently have, or the quartzes. They're like, here's a new character. Maybe we just go for Van's last one here and not worry about it too much more. Oh, we don't actually have enough to do that, so okay. Dang. Yeah, it's a shame. Let's get that plugin unlocked. Quartet. Now it's got all of them in it. Plus 4 empty slots. That one's got an S tier spell in it. What can we put in here? Now maybe we could put this one and make another big spell in here just in case we run into a different element. This one here maybe. Just to throw it in there. Alright, let's buy some quartzes for him. Let's get it. Hang on. Absorbance again. Yeah, we need like an EP3 big time. We can probably put that in the defense one and an EP cut as well. Maybe this one here. Do I have one of those? I do have one of those earthen verses. Is it equipped?
Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance mode,
That's a
bros.
single element slot.
Nope. It's still in triage. Got a lot of cream on it. Is it on somebody else's? Oh, it can only be in the driver extra line. Okay. that wasn't my backpack, but it was funny because that person kept wandering away from their workstation, so
That's a single element
oh wait,
slot.
shard skill list. Oh, what the F? We freaking put it up on the on the hoist. They walked around for like 30 minutes trying to figure out where it was at.
Show them titties?
Whoa, chill out, bro. Howdy, Jim. Howdy, Pork Bob. Chance of absorbing EP based damage when using attack arts. Uh-huh. Water 6 time. Expand the radius during combat battle mode. Yes, CLM. Generate a small amount of HP after a command battle. Yeah, those all look pretty good. I'll be one swaggled. Wait, what was that one in? Drive or extra? Family.
That's a single element slot.
Let's get B cut. Let me look again. What we got here? Wish there was an easy way to get to that screen there. Might be actually, huh?
Switching to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Wait. Oh, he's already got B cuts.
That's a single element slot.
Crap. Dang it. The F am I gonna put in that? I guess I could put that one in there, huh?
Switching to maintenance mode.
Farts. Farts.
Switching to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated.
Wait. Dang it. Wish it would show that I had one if it would tell me if it's equipped by somebody instead of me having to go to my inventory, look through it. Shenanigans. Multiple Steam seasons already. We just started. Maybe we can we make a fire one too? Alright, let me double check.
Switching to maintenance mode.
It's gotta be it. Better this one. What does it give me here? The space will get us extra mystical arts, right?
Skill set updated. Skill set updated.
Put the cast here.
Skill set updated. That's a single element slot.
EP2 maybe? I don't think we have enough to make another one of those. Hang on, let me do some of these other ones here.
Modifying your ordnance, are you? Activating maintenance mode. Sorry, that's a single element slot.
Now we don't have one for that one.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Do extra speed. Or we can make something. Yeah. We do have a better one of that we could do. Yeah, it's gonna be like all of them now. I don't want to spin like every one of these. There you go.
Switching to maintenance mode. Switching to maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode. Well, pickles.
Single element slot accessed.
Wait, can we put both of those in? The reduced ones, 33%, and this the other one's 50. Will let you do that? It will. Interesting.
Single element slot accessed. Single element slot accessed. Single element slot accessed. Shard skills updated.
Well,
Single
farts.
element slot accessed.
Could move everything around.
Shard
Let's go
skills
back.
updated.
Okay. All right, we'll be here all night. This just takes too daggum
Shard
long.
skills updated.
All right.
Shard skills updated.
And we had
Maintenance mode engaged. Shard skills updated.
speed.
That's the thing. For the
You
stuff.
again. No need to be shy now.
Frosty Charms. Oh man, I could have just unequipped one of those and instead of crafting it. I'm gonna burn too.
See you again.
All right,
No
what
need to
rare
be
items? You
shy
got a
now.
power droplet, and we're sold out of that one.
See you again. No need to be shy now.
Switching to maintenance. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated.
See you again.
See you again. All right, I forgot what I was even doing. I took so long doing that. At least it felt like it anyway. I'm really sorry for how hostile we were earlier. It's just our work here is extremely confidential. After saving Katre, though, we owe you the keys to the whole damn town. So if you need any work done on your ordnance, just let us know. We're happy to help. Whoa, really? Isn't this the best workshop in the Basel or something? That it is. Eugen here is Supervisor Discard's right-hand man. He's one of the most skilled engineers in the whole country. I can personally vouch for that. Wow, I'm honored. Damn, sick deal. Hey, you couldn't give us a friend of an employee discount, could you? Can't go quite that far, I'm afraid. And really, I'm not that good, am I?
Okay.
Katre is a familiar face here. We helped develop his orbital drones. Though really he did most of the work, we just helped manufacture the parts themselves. Oh, don't sell yourself short. You were an immense help with testing and debugging. It was a team effort. I couldn't have finished them without all of your help. Don't sell yourself short. At any rate, Katre's like family to all of us here. Fio and Zeros too.
Very well.
Thank you so much for rescuing Katre. I was really worried when I heard he'd gone down to the mine all by himself. Hey, we got a card rank upgrade out of it. I think it worked out pretty well for us. I really wish you'd just turn back when things got ugly, though. Your drones can't do everything out there. We were all worried to death. What if you'd gotten hurt? You're right. I'm not sure I was thinking. I'm really sorry for worrying you. I felt like I had to act. It didn't feel right to sit back and do nothing. I know, and that's really admirable of you. You're such a big help to everyone here. But don't risk yourself for other people like that, okay? We're here to help you when you need it to. Wait. Oh. So, most of the people who work here are the older side, so I really like having someone my age as a friend. Oh. Well, I'll be horn. Swiggle-fied.
Hey, Catra. Mind lending me a hand sometime today?
Who? What?
Sure, I'll drop by again later.
No Nintendo. Are you showing those good people around the city too? I thought I saw you with a different group of students earlier. That's right. These guys have some business at the institute themselves. They lent me a hand when I ran into some trouble earlier, so I figured I'd thank them. I see. Well, that sounds good. You just look so busy lately, it's hard not to worry about you. I hear the whole institute is busier than ever. Everyone's been gray under the eyes of late. I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I know my limits, and I'm making sure not to overstep them. Well, if you're sure, just take care of yourself, all right? You want to burn yourself out, especially at your age. Professor Hamilton would hate to hear that. Katya is really hot shit. Makes me wonder all the more why the CEO is acting like he is, and the institute's rubbing me the wrong way too. Nothing like a bad rubbing.
Penis.
Cool. No thanks.
Tits.
I said no thanks. What's the green up here? Oh. They playing cars up here. Good old Dick. Hello, Dark. How was kindergarten class today?
Understood. Indeed.
Whoops. Wrong button. That wasn't fair. You cheated. You didn't outdrive me at all. Hey, a win's a win. You're such a sore loser. You always win against me. I deserve to win too. Easy. I'm sorry for butting in like that. Maybe next time we can give Amelia a little boost to balance it out, okay? That wouldn't be fair either. I just want to beat him fair and square, okay? Hey, don't take it out on him for helping. Why can't you just suck it up? Oh, this is great. Huh, didn't expect to find one of Elaine's coworkers in an argument with some kids. He looks like he could use a hand, too. Hey, fancy running into you here. What happened to the hot shit bracer I bumped into earlier? Can't break up an argument between a couple kids? You. Goddess of all people. If you just want to laugh at me, you can do that later. I'm on official business, so get lost. No, not at all. I apologize for interrupting you. This looked like you were in need of help. So, what are you two arguing about? We heard a bit of the conversation, but could you fill us in? We race each other with RC cars a lot. Amelia's way too good a racer, so she usually wins. She really whooped me today, so I was down in the dumps. But then this really cool bracer came over and offered to help. Well, aren't you a model bracer, huh? The kids love you. Well, I headed back to the guild after I ran into you guys, but then I came across these two after I started running rounds. The boy's car is Leno Land Carrier, just like the one we use at the guild. I can't deny it got me a little curious. One thing led to another, and I kind of lent him a hand. Didn't know they made RC versions of those. I dig it. Even little tykes can wheel these around. Wait. Hold on a sec. Is that a Nightbreaker? Oh, now you mention it. Yeah, it looks exactly like your car. Just a different color. They make radio-controlled versions of those, too? Yep, they do. I'm a big fan of this model. Hey, you know what's up. When it comes to power, you can't beat an Ingrid. Oh, yeah, I totally agree with you. What am I watching? So, yeah, today was different, just different. I followed the advice the bracer gave me, and I won. I actually won. I beat her for the first time in forever. Amelia's being a real sore loser about it. I beat her fair and square. You didn't beat me fair and square. You had a coach. I've always beaten you by myself. But now I'm supposed to accept I lost because you got an adult to help you? How is that fair? Oh, come on. It sucks losing all the time. Just let me have this. Uh-huh. Beat me by yourself then. If you're happy to cheat, then go race in the Cheaters Club. You can win all you want there. Hey, you want to say that again? Heck yeah, man. Take it. I'm gonna go out in the middle of the street and fight. Look, I'm sorry. I realize in retrospect that I shouldn't have gotten involved. So, yeah, this is how it's been for the last minute or so. Oh, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? I got an idea, actually. How do you feel about pairing up with me, young lady? Albus takes the boy, and then we've got a perfect fair 2-on-2 rematch. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that works for me. With an adult on my side, too, it'll actually be fair. Excellent idea, Mr. Arkwright. This should help them race each other more fairly. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Guess a broken clock's right twice a day. I see right through you, though. You don't just do things out of the kindness of your heart. You got an ulterior motive, don't you? Nah. My intentions are as crystal clear as that pickup's paint job. I just don't like seeing my favorite truck lose a rigged race. That's all there is to it, man. Justice. You know, that toes a fine line between genuine swagger and just idiocy. Yeah, he does that. Well, that works for me. I guess if I sort of squint, I can see your point. So how do you feel about it? Does that sound good? Sign me up. I want to show him who's boss. It'll be me and him versus the two of you. Me too. Last time was just a fluke. Watch. Yeah. All right, we got ourselves a match. I won't lose this time. Prove it. That's a relief. The kids are calmed down now that we figured out a resolution to all this. Now I'm indebted to a Spriggan of all people. Don't let this go to your head, you hear me? Yeah. This doesn't even register on my balance sheet. Just don't hold back, you hear? I'm not going easy on you. This is about more than just you and me or those two kids. It's Leno versus Ingrid. And us Ingrid fans, we don't take a loss lying down. Yeesh, you're way more into this than I am. But hey, you got a point. This is a chance to settle our differences for good and all. So you know what? Bring it. Wow, everyone's really pumped for this. Van can't help himself when it comes to cars, as we're all aware. It'd be nice if this helped him get along better with Albus too. We should start by finding a suitable race course. What did you use for your match earlier? It was right here, just a really straight and narrow sprint. I do think we should go somewhere else. We need a proper circuit for this. Yeah, something nice and open. I want that too, but I don't know where. There aren't many open spaces here, or many open spaces where we won't be getting in anyone's way. I might have an idea, actually. I know a venue that might be willing to host us. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth asking. Follow me, everyone. I'll see if I can get permission. What the F, man? Time to get serious, it says there. I know, right? Sure, I'm in. Great. To Newtown, then? That's where the venue is.
Time to go solve some problems.
All right, I think I got you. So you want a venue for your RC race? Yes, the pavilion has hosted RC races in the past, if memory serves. Would you be willing to lend us an event space for a race of our own? That makes sense. Well, how could I refuse a request from you, Quatre? I'll talk to the administrator and see what I can do. Our schedule's pretty quiet right now, so they shouldn't have a problem with it. Let's make this the best race you've ever seen. Yay, thank goodness. Now I really can't wait. Didn't think you had inroads with the pavilion. Nice job calling in those IOUs, Quatre. They do come in handy. I should specify, though, this is more for me. The pavilion works closely with the Institute and the workshop, so we're well acquainted. Out of curiosity, what kinds of RC cars are you bringing? We're using my Leno Land Carrier, and I've got an Ingrid Nightbreaker pickup. Oh, wow. Leno and Ingrid, seriously? Is that a problem? What's the alarm? you know those makes, right? I'm a Lino employee who has loved this company for 20 years. I'm an Ingrid employee and a fanatic in my own right. And Petra and I get a little spirited when we debate over the two. We'll have a drink and some snacks and just go to town. If this is the battle between Lino and Ingrid, then we have to treat this seriously. You bet, this is company pride we're talking. But yeah, this race has big implications, way beyond just RC stuff. It's two bitter rivals going at it. And for these youngins, that can make or break their brand allegiances. It's serious stuff. He almost said shit there. Alright, Alright, that sounds a bit extreme. I don't really think it's quite that important. Yeah, they've lost me. Oh, I have an idea. We have some aftermarket parts over in the storehouse. I'll let you two have a sneak peek on me. On me. Don't tell anybody, okay? Oh, would you mind giving us some time to work out the track? We want to make sure it's perfect as can be. Sure. By all means. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, these are dedicated employees, right? Trying to get the kids suckered into the brand loyalty forever, kind of like Van is with his. I'll go over the rules one more time just to be safe. Team Dick and Team Amelia will compete in a 2-on-2 relay format. After 2 laps, the first racer will hand the controls to the second. They will complete 2 more laps for 4 total. The finish line will be right here at the start, understood? So Dick and Amelia will lead off their respective teams. Yeah, then Van and Albus will compete against each other second leg. I'm getting really excited. Who's going to win? Racers, on your marks.
Tits.
Get set. Go! Man, they're really fired up. You said it. I'm glad they're having fun. Wait, why am I being all buddy-buddy with you? We're not allies anymore. We're enemies. Sure. With that, the race was off to a thrilling start. Amelia climbed out to an early lead with her Nightbreaker. After negotiating the turns, Dick's land carrier began to catch up down the long straight. He swapped out his stock motor for an aftermarket sport engine boasting much stronger acceleration. The track favored straight line speed with its series of straightaways, allowing Dick to pull ahead of Amelia after the first lap. Had to count Amelia out, so she closed the gap in the corners with her skill for driving. She had cut the deficit, but she still lagged behind. Dick's souped up machine as their leg of the race came to a close. I'm leading, Albus. I did it. Sure did. Leave the rest to me, buddy. Dang it, you win this round, Dick. Go get him, Van. You got it. Gave me some nice momentum to work with. Third lap underway, Van and Albus tested their mettle. You should have expected as much from the Lino employees. Special customization. They really understand this thing's unique qualities. Same here. But neither side has a clear advantage. There's no ace in the hole. What the? Sorry to interrupt. Both of these cars are designed to go off-road, so what's the point in keeping them on the road? Paved roads are hardly their natural habitat, so we decided to spice up the track a bit. This puts every facet of your cars to the test. Well, that's rad. You guys know how to put on a race. Ah, it's so cool. Man, I wish I could have raced on this. I wonder how I'd have done. Okay, built up a little lead here. Gotta protect that. No mistakes. How do I want to go about this? Cardboard's big old roadblock, but I'm already behind. What's the play here? Let's floor it. No time to lose. Full throttle, baby. Oh yeah, how's that? Ain't not bad. Got the off-road bit coming up next. Yeah, this is gonna be good. LC's chew these roads for breakfast. I could push my grip on the surface, but I can't afford to give up my ground either. You don't hold steady, you're gonna punch it. Let's say, stay the course, maybe. Patient here. I just can't shake him. Last big curve coming up. The inside line is less distance, but he's gonna want it too. Tough decisions here. Yeah, it's mega intense. I'll try to go on the outside, see what happens. You want the inside line? Fine, take it. What, you trying to run on the outside? Bit late for that. I got the finish line right here waiting for me. One last ace up my sleeve. Get a load of my twin turbo. What the? How'd you get that? Is that even allowed? Yo, this is sick. I wonder if I can get one of these for my truck. What you want about the rules? Anything goes, right? Oh, I never seen a part like that. Wow, he's really proud of that. He was off chatting with Chamberlain about something earlier. I suppose that's what it was. You were sitting on that one for a while, huh? How? I swapped the motor and everything. Oh, Albus won anyway? What a turd. All four of you really put on a show there. But in the end, only one team can be the winner. I want the results. The winner is White Hot Relay RC Races Lino team, led by Captain Dick. We did it. We actually beat her. Thank you so much, Albus. You're an amazing driver. Hey, it wasn't all me, buddy. You did pretty good yourself. Well, I gave her my best shot. I had plenty of fun, though. Me too. I've never been that pumped up for a race before, and I learned a lot from how you drive. But I want to race you again, Dick, 101. What's that? You want to lose again? Well, sure. Well, that was quite the show. I wasn't expecting to end up so invested. Yeah, but I think we hogged the pavilion long enough for that. Let's bounce. Yeah, I should get back to my rounds. Okay, let's head back to the artisanal district and race there. Yeah, good idea. Well, I'm glad they admitted things. It's like that big fight from before never happened. That ballooned a bit, didn't it? But hey, that's all well that ends well. Really owe you guys for that. Well, that's our line. How can we say no to a race between two of the auto industry's biggest rivals? Horrible cars just aren't machines, they're the future. They're something that kids and adults both can appreciate. That race was exactly what the Motor Pavilion is all about, spreading the joys of motoring to all. Come on back sometime, will ya? The Grand Prix may have ended, but Dick and Nelia still hungered for racing. Pan and company saw them back to the artisanal district. They made for the Institute.
Well done, everyone.
Well, shenanigans. Hey, we got money for that? Where do we get the money from? The kids give us money? Howdy, Madeline. Trick those kids off for some 4,000 Mira. You're a really great driver. You handled my Ingert like it was nothing. Wish I could drive like you. I'll just have to keep at it. I got to keep practicing against Dick. I can't let my driving skills get rusty.
This is the wrong way.
When you fart.
Right.
Hang on, there's like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Understood. Understood. Very well. Very well.
Okay.
Are you showing these folks around Catre? That's right. They're conducting an investigation here. One of them is also a student here on educational visitation. An investigation, you say? It wouldn't have anything to do with those Orban issues of late, would it? They weren't contracted by a Vern company or workshop, were they? I can't imagine Towson asking for outside help. I'm guessing it was either one of those or maybe a Vern shareholder acting alone. Smart cookie. Used to be an artisan, if I had to guess. Sounds like he's learned a lot about the inner workings from his years on the job. Yeah, he's that Prince guy. And he...
Whoops.
Yeah, okay, we can't go anywhere else. All right, we got it. Go back down there. No fun zone. Where would you like to go? The aero trams. Oh man, this thing is so slow we could have built their own airplane.
Whoa, we're so high up.
This is kind of nice.
It's the kind of thing you'd only find here. Professor Hamilton designed this, right?
Oh, I'm impressed you knew.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. It's just that while I've heard about everything here, seeing the whole world with your own eyes for the first time is without doubt an unparalleled experience.
Hmm? I know what you mean. I feel the same way after diving into the world of a good book for the first time.
.4:02 p.m. Here we are, Basel Institute of Science, the place where much of the Republic's most cutting-edge research gets done. Situated in such a beautiful location too, the views of the canyon from here are just stunning. Yeah, this area is supposed to be popular with tourists for exactly that reason. Though even they need a card right now. This isn't that bad of a spot to sightsee, I guess, but there's no real place to live it up in town. Oh, speaking of tourism, what's that rounded building over there? I've been wondering this whole time. That's the astronomy observatory. That's a place where you look at the stars, right? That's right. There's a very powerful telescope there that lets you see far more of them than you could with the naked eye. There are many who believe that astronomy is the discipline from which all others draw their roots, even if others disagree. It actually originated in the Central East, if you didn't know. Whoa, really? I'm sure they were big on stargazing that fallen empire to the east back in the day, too. This is turning out to be very educational. Huh? So, where would you like to start? I'll be happy to show you around if you want. Nah, it's fine. We're just going to wander around for a while and see what we find. If you can tell us where the main facilities and research labs are, that'd be plenty. Well, if you're sure, they're marked on the building's map already, but here you go. Well then, I've got work of my own to take care of, so I'll get going for now. If anything comes up, you're always welcome to contact me on my Zypha. Thanks. I was hoping we could stay with him longer. He knows so many cool things. I feel the same way, but it would be difficult. Yeah, he's just going to get in the way when we start poking our noses around dark places. I doubt we're going to get any 4 SPGs here, but well, here's hoping we can learn more about this abusive professor wherever they are. Let's get to work. Remember to act casual and not make it obvious what we're here for. Understood. Hey, Alvis, any luck with that job I gave you? Wait, you're still not done? Were you taking care of some kids? Oh, I mean, okay, I guess that's fair. Little does she know it's already done. Oh. Zoomies. Anyway, I've got another job for you. Yeah. I saw somebody looking suspicious out on the edge of town. Could you have a look around and see if you find anything? Thanks. Give Regina my regards too. No, I need to go overboard. It might just be nothing, but better safe than sorry, of course. I'll head back to the guild in about 30, okay? Got it? You can fill me in once you get back.
Well... All right.
Nothing there. Coolidge. I thought Athena might be here by now, but nope, no sign of her. She's a shy one, is the thing. I was hoping it'd go smoothly since the higher ups are all on board with it, but evidently not. I guess she's nervous, but really there's nothing for her to worry about. She needs to just relax. Though she did say she was working on some other project too. Maybe she's just really busy. The net's pretty widespread now, but international calls still have a lot of kinks to work out and can make meetings a bit difficult. We're working with Vern to make a new comms protocol that maximizes bandwidth and makes those long-distance calls easier. I was hoping Athena would be here by now, but she might be busy with something else. Maybe I should send her a message just in case.
This campus is just as big as I expected.
Let's take a look around. Gotta check out all the spots that kid mentioned.
Kitty kitty pie. Welcome to the Basil Institute of Knowledge. Are you here to speak with researchers and students? We're a bit busier than usual. Pardon us. We have a number of students visiting at the moment. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. The hallway behind me leads to the special research building. The building is off limits. I'm afraid the Institute conducts confidential research there. If you have any business with the staff inside, the guard will be happy to help you.
Well,
Talk to these ones on the bottom floor here. Professor Cronkite's these theses are like the windows in the future. Like these windows in the future. It's crazy just how smart he is. His foresight really helps him get ahead of the curve and develop new technologies before people even realize they need them. I doubt if I'll ever be half the scholar he is, but I really want to learn what I can from him all the same. Dad's factory is a relic of the past. It has nothing to do with me. I have no reason to cling to it. I wish Dad wasn't so darn stubborn. All I'm saying is that he should be more forward-thinking. Nope, he was always trying to push the factory onto me, trying to tie me down to his old business. Time marches on. If he doesn't get with the times, they'll leave him behind.
well,
Yeah. Oh, hello everyone. I didn't think I'd run into you all here. We just finished our touring of the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF branches here, so now we're taking a brief tour of the Institute. There's really not much we can do, though since we can't attend any of the lectures here, being honest, it's rather boring. Boring for you, maybe. You sound like you already know a lot about the stuff here. We're not as encyclopedic as you know. All this Epstein and ZCF stuff is brand new to me. Well, she's just full of secrets, isn't she? But hey, we got to see and learn some really cool stuff because of it. Rin says she might have something extra special for us after we're done here. Might is a keyword. Mind, I can't make any promises. What she mean by that? It beats me. I'm not too worried about her. I'll let her do her own thing and let us do ours. The Epstein Foundation was really something special. We got to hear lots of interesting stories. The ZCF branch too. Rin said that her best friend works there even. She has so many of those connections. It's really mysterious. But hey, I'm not complaining. So, how's everything been going on your end, yes? If it all gets to be too much, you can join back up with us, okay? Miss Perfect is Miss Popular too? Thanks, Albert, but I'm fine right now, honestly. Well, alright. Glad to hear that.
alrighty.
Just I worry sometimes. There's some dangerous stuff out there, so don't go charging into all that, okay? We'll always be there. We'll always be here for you. He did promise me earlier, but I can't guarantee it'll happen just yet. You never know with how plans can change. Still, I can hardly think of a place in the Basil that I'm more interested in, so it's worth a shot. Success. That was super quick reaction there. Way quicker than I expected. That bodes well. It means it's even more flammable than I first thought. I've got a winner on my hands. Just gonna take a swig of my special juice to recharge. Be right back in motion. Moritz produced a vial of something from his coat pocket and downed it with gusto. Woo, yeah! I can feel my cells supercharging. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Controlled substance? Psh, no worries there. Can't be controlled if it's not for human consumption in the first place. I'm onto something with this. I swear, it's the perfect pick-me-up after my explosion tests. It was meant to be, I tell you. What's Professor Aureli's problem? I ask Aureli's, maybe? Alright. I asked to study under her, and she dismisses me like, you're just an arsonist in a lab coat. What's so wrong about that? It's art. What's more beautiful than great balls of fire? That's what chemistry boils down to. It's a subtle art of making things go boom. Surely a fellow chemist would understand that. Okay, I think that might be a little cray-cray. Taxi jack him drink and rocket fuel. Store here leads to a special research building. They do a lot of top secret research in there, so it's closed to the general public. It seems this building requires a higher security clearance than the rest of the city. Top secret? Ooh, sounds like the perfect place to harass your coworkers and get away with it. Wouldn't jump to conclusions, but yeah, it's worth looking into. Let's ask around and see what people around here know. I work as an assistant in Professor Arquette's lab over there. I've noticed some troubling things coming out of the other labs, though. This one woman, she's looked absolutely drained every day. I wish there was something I could do to help her, but I really couldn't go butting into other labs' business. I just hope she has someone to talk to, be it a coworker, professor, or someone else. But that's a bit fishy. Might have to ask him about that. I wonder where Professor Esmeralda's gotten to. I want to report back to her with the latest on our budget and samples, but she's nowhere to be found. Well, I can always just wait, I suppose. She must have been busy to have dumped so much work on me as usual.
Let me ask you something.
Workplace harassment? Goodness. I've heard these bits and pieces, but I'm a bit nervous to talk about it. We won't tell anyone, don't worry. Anything helps. Well, I've heard loud shouting from one of the other labs, yeah. It stunned me out of the work I was doing. I heard stuff like, you idiots, can't you do anything right? And you're a disgrace to the Institute, get out. He just lashed out everything and everyone now. It's really disturbing. Which professor was the one doing that? I just can't see it, really. If they find out it's me, I'd have hell to pay. It's really gnawing at me. The abuse is only getting worse and worse from what I've told. I've heard the works. Fatigue, depression, exhaustion, over even a couple of researchers fainting on the job. The little department looks visibly shaken these days. The stress is just too much for them. I worry they'll all end up like Cindy. Cindy, what happened to her? She's at her breaking point from what I hear. I hardly see her at the Institute anymore. We've all been trying to support her how we can, but it's rough, it really is. Damn. Yeah, that's not good. Who's the professor helping her out of curiosity? That'd be Professor Esmeralda. She's in the bioengineering department. She's known the world over for her cutting-edge research, a real upstanding woman. She's always up to her neck in her own work, though, so she probably doesn't know the extent of the abuse at the other labs. Yeah, thanks for filling us in. This still helps us a lot. It's not the most exciting looking lab the way they've got it set up in here. Oh, I remember seeing you at the Orbital Cafe in Edith. I live over here in Basel. I didn't expect to see you here too. My family lives over in the capital, so I'm out here. I'm out there a lot to visit them and do my civil engineering research. You cooped up here for a while though. I've got a big paper to finish. She's a student. We should try talking to her. Oh. And never mind.
Let me ask you something.
Okay. Professor abusing their authority, you say? Well, that's a bit of a stretch to me, not gonna lie. I can say for certain that Professor Cronkite and Professor Tane would never do that. It can't be them. What makes you so sure of that? Well, so Professor Cronkite's a man of few words, so he can come across as kind of scary, but he means well, really. I mean, he's one of the greatest minds of our time. He lives and breathes science. And then Professor Tane is just really friendly to everyone. He's always looking out for people. He's known the world over for his work in civil engineering and urban planning. The Basel Institute of Science certainly earns its reputation. Its faculty are all accomplished scientists and engineers in their own right. Yep, lots of famous people come to study and lecture here. Professor Callahan's a real celebrity too. He's a real whiz when it comes to mechanical engineering. He's the brain behind the military's new weapons. Last I heard, though, his new big proposal got shot down in favor of someone else's. He didn't really take that very well. But he's bounced back from what I can tell. He's really putting his all into his new project. I'm really humbled to get to work with so many hardworking and talented people. Hardworking and talented people can still be assholes. And are they good people, is what we're asking. Could you maybe phrase that a little less aggressively? Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. You're a big help. Turn around the wrong way. It's such a shame the wonders of fungi go unrecognized. I've been trying to secure funding for my research, but to no avail. I swear my lab is the only one in the entire biochem building that gets so routinely snubbed. What gives? Professor Esmerite, Professor Orley, they're just swimming in grants. But the limitless potential of fungi goes untapped for another day. Woe is me. I just don't understand it. Time and time again, they go unnoticed. Not even Tane has anything nice to say about them. What is this? Some bizarre prejudice? Anti-fungism? Is there really no one else on this earth who appreciates him like I do? No. Captain Fungus over here.
Everybody's gotta eat, right? What'll it be for today?
Hearty diarrhea. I can't buy that. Maybe two of them. Okay.
Thanks a bunch.
Hello there, and welcome to my kitchen. Everyone loves the food we serve here, or at least I thought they did. But we have had one poorly looking dinner recently. The diner, I mean, he works in a special research building and he's been eating a lot less lately. He looks terrible. He and his assistants always used to have these voracious appetites too. I wonder what happened to them. Sugar is popular among the researchers here. Eggheads need their glucose. We try to give them a healthy dose without going too overboard. We've been getting a lot of tired looking visitors lately too, so we're trying to make comfortable and easy to digest dishes for them.
Very well.
Okay. So, okay. Took a long way around. I've heard much of the Institute of Science much of the Institute of Science, and I must say it does live up to its reputation. It's the highest seat of learning in Calvert, after all. You have many of the country's brightest minds all under one roof. We won't be able to see the entire thing in one trip, but I hope I can at least catch the highlights while we're here. Toots. Oh man, the Epstein tour was out of this world. I got to see some vintage memory quartz in there. How far we've come, huh? I didn't know that photos and videos were first developed for astronomy. Soon enough, it branched out into other things, and that led to Orbital Films as we know them today. It's just so cool to see how the medium took off. Glad to hear you're having fun. You bet. I know you're busy with work and all, but you should see the sights for yourself, Agnes. I heard the Institute has the largest astral observatory in all of Calvert. I really want to go and see that now. Would we even be allowed inside, though? Yo, Julian, did you get a look at that researcher who just walked by? She was a total knockout. She had that sciencey look to her, the glasses, the messed up hair. It's not just me dreaming, is it? We gotta be a match. Oh, sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Is she more beautiful than the aerotram attendant you were fawning over half an hour ago? Dude, everybody here's the 10. There's something about this town, I swear. It's awakening something in me. Lyle, maybe quit while you're ahead.
Okay.
I always assumed the Institute was full of dudes. I didn't know there'd be so many chicks here. Man, some of them are bombshells. Alright, that settles it. I'm applying this place. Yeah. Dude, bro. I worry for her, I really do, but I just don't have the time to check up on her. Next time I see her, I think I'll recommend her these vitamins I like. I was on the advisory board for them, actually. I do worry about how she's the only woman on our team. I don't want her to feel afraid to speak her minds on things. Network engineering is my forte, but I do a lot of work with civil engineering guys too. Earthquake resistance, grid planning, that sort of thing. Professor Callahan, in particular, he's been a big help to me. He's been awfully irritable lately, but he's a good person deep down. Maybe he just needs a drink or two to unwind. The Orbital Network is essentially infrastructure now, and cities need to be designed around it. Network signal needs to reach every nook and cranny of the city, so that's lots of cables, lots of antennas, lots of planning. The computer science students have been a big help with modernizing the grid. Professor Callahan's kind of freaking me out nowadays. All the other professors say he's a really nice guy, though. They talked about how he used to help mentor younger researchers at the Institute. Are they really talking about the same guy, though? All I give remember evil glares like he's fed up with me already. Yeesh. Seeing those wide-eyed Aramis students visiting bring back memories. I came to visit when I was younger, just like them. Crazy how young they look. I'm only 2 or 3 years older than them. I wonder if I looked that young when I visited too. The uniforms are really cute. Maybe that's what it is. Wait, am I oogling them? No, bad thoughts. Bad thoughts. What the F? One of my papers was published in the Scientific Journal Formula last month. It was about a hypothetical social experiment where you gather big data from personal computers and use data science to crunch the numbers. I'm honored that the scientific community received it so well. Even Professor Cronkite gave a thumbs up. I still want to explore that concept some more, though. I really want to use one of the giant orbital calculators they have in the labs here. Just can't, and that really grinds my gears. I want to put my paper to practice with some simulations, but consumer-grade computers just don't have the power for it. I tried making the super optimized program for the number crunching I need, but that still wasn't enough. I need something bigger. I really wish I could use the lab facilities here, but they don't open those up to freshmen. I have to wait for those. I'm just dying to get my hands on one of those huge orbital calculators already. Need anything from me? I'll just be reading here. We have plenty of papers here, though I don't know enough about them to make any recommendations. Do you handle them with care, though? They're very important papers. Will plenty of students and faculty come around this way? That tracks. Maybe he's overheard a word or two about the allegations.
Alrighty. Can we talk?
Tickety talk talk. The power trip professor, you say? Well, if I were anybody, I'd put my money on Cronkite. He's awfully quick to dismiss people. Haughty in a word. kind and helpful aren't exactly synonymous with him. At least from what I've seen and heard. I see. Have you heard anything about any of the other professors that might relate to these allegations? What do you think? Well, I can't see Professor Orwelly doing anything like that. She's just a bundle of sunshine, not a mean bone in her body. Sometimes I even see her picking up research materials for her students. There's Professor Callahan. He's always made a point of helping out his assistants. He's certainly not a bad person, in my view, but he's gotten a bit of bad rap after his work went south. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, I think we've combed this area over pretty well now. Let's go sit down somewhere and try piecing things together. I recommend the open spot in the front of the Institute grounds. Saw some benches there we could use. Sounds like a plan to me.
Feel like I'm surrounded by horny teenagers all of a sudden.
Oh, we can go in here and hang out, huh? Take a peek. Alright, well, let's get back to where we need to go here.
Not this way.
God dang it. Alright. Can't go that way. Alright, we're about ready to sit down and get cracking. Crack-a-McLackin'. Oh, that was pretty good. We got our hands on some nice info there. We learned a lot of professors' names, too. There's Professor Callahan, the Engineering Science Authority, Professor O'Reilly, the Chemistry Department, Professor Cronkite, well-respected expert in physics and orbital engineering, Professor Tane, a architectural researcher, and then one Professor Esmery over in bio. They all sounded really capable, but of course, the stat sheets don't tell the whole story. They all sounded like oddballs. In their own right. I think we can pretty safely narrow the perp down to one of those five. I agree with pretty strong evidence to suggest that. Alright, let's take our evidence from the top then. All the people we talked to, all the testimonies, they all had this one thing in common. I see what you mean. They didn't name him. Not a single one named the culprit. Some of those guys knew who it was, but it kept sounding like they were too scared to name him. Would have made our job a hell of a lot easier if they just named the guy, but nope. And I should mention it. That is kind of weird. I understand not wanting to be labeled a snitch, but it felt like there was more to it than that. They were afraid of the culprit, but you could tell they respected him too. They didn't want to sully the professor's good name. And some people said the guy wasn't always like that. Something changed him. Probably the conflict over that proposal we heard about, something about hard feelings. The one guy said they had a crunch after the proposal fell through. Telltale signs of abuse to me. It does seem likely, though we can't say for certain. A change in professor's behavior, that would be a reasonable explanation. That said, no circumstance justifies such an abuse of power and status. This professor is truly incorrigible. So that's who you think the culprit is? You asked me, there's only one professor who fits the bill. That would be the Callahan guy, I guess. Mr. Callahan, he's one of the foremost authorities in engineering science, perhaps the smartest man in the whole field. I've seen him in papers plenty of times before. He's always described as a savant. Notably, he helped modernize the military's weapons and equipment. But he's got revenge on the mind, sounds like. Some other professors one-upped him, and that's got him pissed. I get it sucks, but yeah, you'd think a world-renowned scientist would be less childish about it. You know a thing or two about acting like a child, wouldn't you? I don't know. You usually call me a grandpa. Which is it, bud? Oh, it's now the time. So, what do we do now? We have all the recordings of the people we talked to. That points to Professor Callahan being the suspect. So what's your next move? Do we hunt down our client next and give them the tapes? No, I'm thinking we get Professor Callahan's opinion on it without accusing him directly. We nudge him in the right direction, and he might just turn himself in. What do you mean? Simple. We tell him about these abuse rumors going around. And we talk about all these exhausted students, and he connects the dots on his own. Failing that, well, we already know it's him. He's bound to figure out his reputation's on the line. The more he hears about this, if he's smart, he'll fess up. So that's what we do. We give him a subtle little nudge, and he does all the work Elsame wanted for us. 2 birds with 1 stone right there. That sounds really scheming. I'm not so sure we're the good guys all of a sudden. Well, it is a quintessentially Spriggan-like way of solving our problem. Find me to the Power Trippers lab then. Actually, where is it? I don't remember seeing it. We're taking our tour. I suspect it's in a special research building. We'll need some form of clearance to enter, of course. We passed by a door with a guard in front earlier. They won't let any ordinary civilian inside. I suspect we need an A-rank card at the very least. Well, it was hard enough for us to get a C rank. I think getting an A rank would be off the table. What should we do then? Maybe wait for him to leave the building and ambush him? I'll advance the man with the plan. All that matters is that we get inside the building. Doesn't matter how we do it. And being a Spriggan, I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Van, you kind of scared me with that smile there. Oh, we defer to you. What's your strategy, Master Spriggan? So first, we just roll up to the building like anybody else would. Once we get there, we convince the guard to let us in. Just act natural, and we're golden. Okay. Act natural. Excuse me, is this where we can find Professor Callahan? Oh boy, a coffee cup. Where to speak with him? Right, yes. May I see your card, sir? Of course. Man handed over his card. C rank. I'm sorry, but I can't let you in without the proper security clearance. If you don't mind me asking, what business do you have with him to begin with? How do you ask? We're here on behalf of the Principality of Elsame. We figured there was an appointment for us, but we just now found out they didn't set anything up. Sorry for the inconvenience. We wanted to inquire about Professor Callahan's new research. It caught our investors' interest. His findings have seismic implications. Even the Zypher revolution will be small potatoes compared to this. So we looked into meeting with him and collaborating on his research. We learned that Marduk was interested in the same thing, so now we got ourselves a 3-way partnership here. I'm here on the Marduk Company's behalf. I'm a concierge in their employ. So you're meeting with him to discuss a grant, is that right? I'm a bit surprised to hear both Elsame and Marduk are collaborating on this, but, well, stranger things have happened, I guess. I apologize for the inconvenience. That said, who are these children with you? I'm sure they're not employees. Pardon? I'm not a kid, I'm just short. They're associates of Elsame VIP, pardon them. They're here on Elsame's behalf as well. So they were looking to sit at our meeting. This is a little awkward though. We came all the way from Elsame just to get turned away at the door out of technicality. I'm not sure what to tell them when we get back home. I really am sorry. There's clearly been some kind of mix-up here. The arrangements might have been lost in the shuffle with all the Aramis students visiting. must have been issued the same rank card as them by mistake. I'll go clear it up with Professor Callahan. 1 minute, please. Of course, we'll be waiting. You sure you're okay with calling your bluff? Of course. Who's he got to turn down grant money? That ain't what we're really here for, but, you know, he just has to take the bait. Thank you for your patience. The professor would like to meet with you at once. Garalian. Thank you very much. Can't believe you managed to deceive your way past someone again. Hey, nothing I said was a lie. Not my fault if someone else takes what I said the wrong way. Bet you tell yourself that every single time, huh? Yeah, you must be a real pro at this. I mean, it's not something to be proud of. Oh, as your sudden embarrassment suggests. I wish you could at least stop to think about the bad influence you might be having on Fairy.
So you're trying to blame all of this on me, are you?
Not at all. I'm in no way trying to suggest your latest research is the cause. If anything, the approach you're taking with your latest project rather fascinates me.
Does it now?
That being said,
Impressive man.
work on my own project has reached a critical juncture. I cannot afford any issues with net traffic at this time.
That certainly sounds like blame to me, Cronkite. You may be one of Professor Hamilton's students, but that doesn't give you the right to...
So sorry for the delay. Oh, who the devil are you? This is a restricted area, you know. Not to worry, we have permission to be here. Did you direct us to Professor David Callahan's office? Ah, so you're the ones I just heard about. We're finished here, Cronkite. Now, if you would all follow me. Professors Cronkite and Callahan. Well, funny running into you guys here. Oops. We could say the same thing. Mr. Arkwright, do you have business here? Patre? What are you doing here, Salazin? And who are these people with you? They are students here on educational visitation from the capital, but assisting them during their stay. Professor Cronkite was gracious enough to extend us an invitation to visit him while we happened to see each other in town. So we asked Mr. Salazin if he would lead the way. I do not believe I invited anyone but you, nor did I imply that we would meet quite this soon. But I suppose chasing you away here would be more work than just humoring you. Very well, follow me. Really? It'd be nothing of short of incredible to see your work up close, Professor Cronkite. Well, we're good to have you here. Now, we apologize for the interruption. I can see you're very busy, but it would be a pleasure to speak more on another occasion, Professor Callahan. Oh, huh. I suppose that can be arranged. Yeah, it must be nice to have enough free time to spend on such frivolous nonsense as educational visitations. Well, come with me. I want to make this brief. Of course, Professor.
Wait! I'd like to listen in on this conversation too, if you don't mind. As their guide, I suspect it has everything to do with me.
Take a 10-minute break. Do not return late.
Or y'all gets paddling. Yes, Professor. Excuse us.
As you
PGC.
know, my name is David Callahan. I believe you're here to talk about Elsyme and Marduk investing in my research. That makes for a very interesting combination, if you don't mind me saying. What exactly led to this?
Shenanigans. Was that what you were told? There seems to have been a misunderstanding then. We're currently working for Elsyme, and we do not, we do have a Marduk employee with us, but that's all. What? We're currently in the middle of an investigation. You see, and a lead happened to bring us here. I wanted to follow up on a rumor that some extreme abuse of power has been taking place in the laboratory here. That's the face of a guy who's got something to tell. Who asked you to investigate this? Couldn't tell you. Didn't leave their name, but they did tell us all about what's been happening. We've heard about all this ridiculous workloads and insane hours they and their colleagues have been forced to endure. About how they're never allowed any rest, woefully underpaid, and how they receive vicious, constant verbal abuse from their superior. Even to the point that someone collapsed from overwork and has been driven to the brink of suicide. That's just... We have all the testimony and evidence we need to act, if that's what it comes to. But we thought it better to come and hear your thoughts first. Excuse me? It's not too late to turn things around. So many people we spoke to were quick to say that you weren't always like this. They mentioned how they almost had trouble believing just what you become. We can see how afraid people are of you now, and how they disliked what you become. But at the same time, we can see how deeply they respect you too. We're not heroes of justice like the cops of the guild. We're just about finding common ground and putting things right. As long as you're willing to work with us, we can... That is enough. Don't talk to me about respect and then immediately resort to blackmail. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to set me up like this. Unbelievable. I give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory beyond their imagination, and this is how they would choose to repay me? How could you say that? You know, we've got evidence of what you're doing, right? Sure you want to pick this fight? Do what you will with your evidence. All I have to do is cover it up. No one's going to believe some lowly assistants over an esteemed professor. Professor, I am two mere steps away from completing my research, and they picked now to sabotage my efforts. Very well. Then damn the human cost. I'll start working into the bone to make up for that.
Just listen to yourself, Professor. What has gotten into you? You used to be so kind and supportive. Professor Hamilton held you in such high regard. Even though I was one of her students, you would still take the time to look after me. I just can't understand why all you do lately is spit in the face of her achievements.
Catre? I suspected as much.
Sorry. That's a private matter between us. But please, at least stop and think about how you're treating the people who work under you. They took their positions because they dreamed of being like you. Don't belittle them or their work.
Salesian. Don't tell me what I can and can't do, you third-rate apprentice!
Uh-oh. He bet to get a gun up the butt. Catre, what do you think you're doing? Listen, asshole.
You're talking to the famous David Callahan, the preeminent scholar of engineering science and military technology, who has long upheld the very foundation of this nation's national defense. I've had enough of youngsters like Cronkite and Esmeralda acting like they're above me after all I've achieved.
Is he just coked out of his mind? What's going on here?
My latest research will propel Calvert to even greater heights, change the power balance of the entire continent. Why can no one understand just how much of a privilege it is to help with that?
Professor.
Well, you're free to have whatever lofty goals you want. But I think we've had our 10 minutes, don't you? Oh. We came here to explain the situation and offer a solution we thought would benefit everyone. You're welcome to try and cover up all the evidence and testimonies we've gathered, but I promise you, it ain't gonna be easy. If you're as close to this revolution as you claim to be, then give it another thinking through. I'd give that another thinking through if I were you. I'm done wasting time with you. I'll be raising the issue of your illegal trespassing and appalling brazenness with Mr. Towsend. I admit that I've been a little too harsh, but as long as you intend to cling to Professor Hamilton instead of aiming for something more, I have no interest in you. Unless you now see the benefits of developing your talents under me after all. I would wager that would be a far better use of your time than waiting for a little girl, waiting like a little girl for an old woman who's long gone. Excuse me? Patrick, pardon us. He's a taser to his balls at this point, I think.
Like a little girl.
There you are.
So this is what it looks like inside, huh?
Well, we actually were over here earlier.
It's so cool seeing the observatory. Is that the telescope?
That's right. Professor Hamilton had it specially made.
Sorry you had to witness that earlier, but I'm impressed you knew where to find me. Just had a feeling. We're happy to forget what we saw as long as you forget about forcing our way into the research building. And behave. You can go ahead and have a seat over there. I'll go make some tea. So there aren't actually any astronomy professors here? Not at the moment. I'm the only one who comes here every day and night. Every day right now. But there was a time when quite a few researchers and students who all adore Professor Hamilton would come. Even Professor Callahan would come from time to time. He never used to be like he is now. He's always seen Professor Hamilton as a rival, sure. But it used to be the friendly kind of rivalry that was beneficial to both sides. He taught me so much too. He really must have changed then. Yeah, from that to the upright, abusive asshole we saw earlier is some kind of fall. Professor Hamilton left the Republic 2 years ago, if I recall. You're one of her students? That's right. I owe more to her than I could ever hope to repay. Been looking after the observatory in her house since she left the country. Though I think it's debatable whether I'm doing a good job of it. The CEO of Vern, Mr. Towson, is also one of the directors of the Institute's board. He told me that he's considering shutting this place down because so few people are using it. Oh no. Oh, so that's why you've been doing all kinds of miscellaneous tasks to score points with him. That's awful. I really am sorry about earlier, though. I ended up interfering in your investigation by jumping in, didn't I? I hadn't said anything. Hey, don't sweat it. We ended up getting some useful info out of that whole outburst. My guess is you noticed this by now, too. But his piss-poor attitude is the only bad thing going on with him. You really think so? I have the same feeling. It would explain why someone so respected has stooped to such irrational behavior. Feels like the question is, what's he trying to do? He's willing to go so far off the deep end for it. The computer hardware in his laboratory was state-of-the-art. I suspect he's using it to perform vast calculations, the kind that would be equally difficult to properly manage. I agree. I've never seen a simulation of this extent before, and it seemed even that wasn't getting the results he wanted. He couldn't be. But that would... Let's see now. Well, we better keep an eye on that guy for a while. Wait myself for long. We gotta be here for the next couple of days at least. It feels like we can afford to scratch each other's backs a bit, yeah? Whether that CEO wants us to or not. Alright, I do have my doubts about you, but I believe that Agnes is worthy of my trust. So if anything comes up, I'll be sure to let you know to keep what the professor left behind safe, if nothing else. Nothing comes from not being honest with yourself, you know. We'll be counting on you, Katre. Sure seems like he's being honest with himself. To me, not trusting you is the right call. Well, you're very much in the same boat with how boorish you are. Excuse me? You trying to pick a fight, kiddo? That's only proved my point, you know. Are you interested in the telescope? I just wondering what it's like, that's all. It's only just past 5 o'clock, so we won't begin to review the stars quite yet. But come with me. You still might be able to get a good view of the great Shadar Triangle. Really? Yeah. Aw. Of course, the two kids at the group would hit it off. You're also so damn kid from my perspective. By the way, Agnes, was it just me or did you seem surprised by something when that professor was shouting up the storm? It wasn't just you. I couldn't believe one of my assistants was trying to set me up like this. Unbelievable. I give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory beyond their imagination, and this is how they choose to repay me. Yeah, I didn't show it, but I figured that's what was going on. So it picked then of all times to shine. It's not doing it now, though. Do you think it could be a coincidence? Yeah, you gotta wonder. Not like it'd be the first time it's shown in an odd time, like when we first ran into Grimcat.
Whoa! What's this room for?
Odette? What brings you all here?
Found you! We've been looking for all of you.
We couldn't find you anywhere in the main building, so we wondered if you might be here.
Sorry for putting you guys out.
Well, not all of us are here for you.
So this is their giant telescope. I've seen one in the Imperial Museum too, but it's so cool.
Oh! Can we take a look through it?
It's nice seeing this place this lively again. It's been so long.
Well, well, well. Katie, what are you doing? Trit, trat, trit, trat. Well, we'll be going back to our hotel now. Sure thing, trying to stay up too late, just because no one's keeping an eye on you. That telescope was amazing, though, wasn't it? I wish we could have another look through it before we left. How about you? Come and walk around with us on the last day, Fairy. We'd love to have you. Really? Your work sounds amazing, so I'd like it a lot. Now let's leave playtime to the kids then. I'm more in the market for a place catered to adults. Hell, you want to join in the fun, Four Eyes? I would never want to go to such a place. Oh, that sounds like it'd be kind of fun in its own way. It was nice to finally meet the famous Rosette, too. Maybe we could talk some more another... Oh, yes, I would like that very much indeed. Yay, then it's happening. Did you notice? Yeah, you managed to learn anything on your end? I'm afraid not. We heard something interesting from the genius professor. That genius professor, but that's about it. I'm not going to have much free time here, however, so I'm going to have to leave it to that nose of yours this time. Dumping all the work on me? Great. Oh, here's the tram. We bid you all farewell. I should be able to meet you tomorrow morning at around 8 o'clock. I know it's a little early for good nights, but I hope you all have one regardless. Same to you. See you tomorrow. Sleep tight. So, what's eating away at you, phony maid?
Huh?
Something up? Can't hide a thing from him.
I should have realized I wouldn't be able to keep my concerns a secret. To tell you the truth, I'm getting a peculiar sense of deja vu from what's happening here in Basel.
Deja vu? Your main job is being a concierge, but you also handle crisis management all over the country, right? So what does this orbital net and distribution network issue make you think of more? The Burl 6 years ago across Belfour.
You're proving perceptive and knowledgeable beyond belief.
That's right. I'm sure I've heard of both of those things before, but yeah, I think Sal's mentioned them at some point too. The former was when all orbital power was shut off by the appearance of an ancient floating city. The latter was when the orbital network was used to perform a man-made miracle. Never witnessed them firsthand, so there's a lot of gaps in what I know. But both were caused by things you wouldn't think could exist. Man, I think you made both events up if I didn't know better. I know what happened a year and a half ago in Crossbelt. That's just batshit crazy on paper. Oh, when the whole continent was hacked or whatever the word is.
I'm afraid I can't answer most of your questions because they would contain classified information. However, I believe this may end with a crisis different from the ones that Mr. Arkwright mentioned.
Well, Miss Perfect's Genesis started glowing again. There's bound to be something. No way this ends without giving us. Yeah, we got someone will need to be available if Agnes or that boy we met decided to call. Makes sense. We'll take ferry with us this time. So where do you have to go to give your report? Your company headquarters isn't even in Calvert, is it? There's a bit of a process involved for security reasons. For starters, we need to leave the city toward the canyon. This needs to take priority over any other work you would like to do, however. I see now. Got it. We'll head over that way. But over once we've walked around a little bit. Voyager. We've been having some power issues lately, so my boss told me to look into it. I thought it might be a problem with the wiring here at the shop, but nope. Everything looks fine on our end. It's really stumping me. What's going on? Yeah, shenanigans. No. Nope. Yeah, I ordered it. I don't know when I'll play it. Probably not anytime soon, but... Are you? Oh boy, got a million people here. Okay. What is our green quest over here? I have played Final Fantasy 15. I've also played 13.3. Have you? Hey, the grid issues are getting even worse. It's really starting to bug me. I took a look around the city just to make sure it wasn't some kind of wiring issue. Sure enough, it didn't. No fraying, no deformation, no nothing. Whatever the problem is, it's not something new parts would fix.
Very well.
Yeah. Because playing playing any Trolls game shortly after another one is indeed for burnout. Because there's too much in them. Alright.
Well,
from last year? No, I didn't do 13 because I already played that one. So I had played that one when it launched. I played 13. I played 2 and then Lightning Returns last year. All day Saturday. Is it your first time playing it World Play, or are you doing it again?
all right.
I guess we already played the first chapter.
When boarding the Eurotram, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
Alright, what do we got? I seen a thing here, yeah. Okay.
Why don't we see...
QA testing? Oh boy. puzzles.
Well,
Yeah. I actually like that one better than 2. Square was an absolute anus about copywriting stuff on that game, though. The whole last 40 minutes of the game was copyrighted. Like no matter what I clipped and overrid with it was really weird. Live service burnout. Oh, I wouldn't go with 15 as my first one. I would probably go with 10. But if that's the only one you got, though. Okay. Just wondering about you, Van. I take it you got called out here to investigate all these events yourself. Those suspicious sightings did garner a lot of attention. Pretty much, yeah. You sound like you're well up on the issue yourself. Indeed, that's partly why I called Albus and Regina here. It could all just be a big load of nothing, so we can't set aside too many men for it, but better safe than sorry. I didn't want to ask for your opinion on all this, given that your fair share of run-ins with Amada yourself. Tell me about it. My take, it's just too early to tell. Not enough to go on here. I get that. Thanks for your input. If you think does happen, please let us know. So it does cut you some slack at any rate. Exactly have the intuition for this yet. Even I can tell something isn't right here. With everything that's happened these last few months, we can't just write off leads and oddities anymore. I might have to loop back with Blanca and get her perspective on things. Where's this one at? Well, Year 1 unique kindergarten chatter. Dark. Best thing, do you have an Xbox, a modern Xbox? Because they're 4K backwards compatibility on the 1 and up. Basil's deceptively big is the thing. I like to set a quota of 10 cases a day just to maintain a steady pace. Man, you're really on top of things. Come to think of it, you used to be in the fire department, didn't you? I did. I learned some valuable skills on the job. They still come in handy today. It's a tough job. Basil's full of factories and other heavy industry. Fire hazards are abundant. Every second counts at those places. A moment's hesitation could mean the difference between saving a life and losing one. That's how I learned to be swift and decisive on the job. Sometimes you don't have the luxury of second guessing. I see. I'll bear that in mind. Oh man, that reminds me. I seen pawn shops selling the Xbox Series S for the same price as they are new now because the price went up on them. Or when they originally came out. That's the only thing I use my Xbox for is play my older Xbox games. I don't use it for anything else other than that. Other than the occasional game key that I might get around the bin. I did get a month of Game Pass and played like maybe 10 games off of it. That's about it. All right, Blanca's just so skilled as a bracer, and she's a wonderful person too. I hope to be like her one day. Got a long way to go before I compare to her. Yeah, I think one game is only 4K 60 or 30 FPS, but I think the other two are 4K 60 upgrades. But I think the original ones are probably only 30, I'd imagine too. I don't have any idea what that even is. All right, did Albus head off on patrol? Yeah, he went out earlier. Once he's done, I'll start my rounds. It's a shame he couldn't have let you do your rounds first, so you could hit the hay earlier. I would consider it. He'd have scored brownie points with you if he said ladies first. I guess. Okay. Oh, okay, Dragon Ball. Yeah, I have no effing clue. Saying DB means absolutely nothing. Nothing for me. It means database, probably. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what the F's he talking about? Alright,
When boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication.
Oh, you know, I've heard things about that Kakarot one, though. I think I have a coworker that played it. He said it was pretty good. Alright, but that was a minute ago. Professor Hamilton is an inspiration to us all, but it's kind of strange. She doesn't feel distant or unapproachable at all. She's kind of cheerful despite her stature. Even the more crotchety artisans can't help but respect her. I just worry about her sometimes. She's very determined, very headstrong, and that does sometimes put her at odds with others. Young Katre looks up to her an awful lot. He may very well grow up to be just like her. It was in a mine. What was the quest again? Dr. Percy's. Percy's over there, I guess. No, we don't want to do the canyon. The canyon's got some enemies in it, though. I'm assuming, though, if you are going to play 15, get the royal version. Don't play the OG. You just without all the extra content in it. All right, long day. I've had my son on my mind. Yeah, because that's the better version. While I enjoyed it, I don't think it's the best Final Fantasy. I think probably 10 is probably one of my favorite ones. 10 and 9 probably. All right, long day. I've had my son on my mind. I want to talk to him when I get home. But what do I even say? He's studying over at the Institute of Science these days, but we couldn't disagree more on engineering. He's big on innovation, finding the new big thing. But me, I'm more a traditional guy. I take pride in the family art I've inherited. I'm not trying to pressure him into taking over the shop, but I think he's hearing me that way. It's a puzzle, I tell you.
Alrighty.
Is that right here? Yeah, I guess we should go back in there and look. The Quarry Tavern and Inn.
Do you know what you want?
Oh. Okay, so asking him about the resting. So, okay, he didn't have anything new to say. All right. Barnaby. I get the chef job, I really do. Damn it, what am I supposed to tell my bosses? It's their deadline and production quotas that we're working with. Oh, we've seen you around once or twice. You're that project owner, right? You've got it rough too, huh? You know, I'm thinking maybe we could vent a little bit tonight. It'd be easier for you to talk your stuff outside the usual crowd. You guys are... Oh, there's somebody... I was like, what's he talking to? What is that? All right. Yeah, look, I hate how I'm always forcing you to do this and stick to that. I hate telling you how to do your job. I don't want to make you bend over backward any more than I want to hear. But I can't say no to the higher-ups. You know that? What they say goes. Nah, we hear you. It's not going to be a free reign or our work either. I remember getting earfuls from my supervisor all the time when I started out. Always telling me to do this differently or do that better. We've all been there, bud. We don't hold it against you. You're just trying to put food on the table like everyone else. Bureaucracy is just part of the business. The bigger you try to be, the more it'll drag you down. You really mean it? I had you guys wrong this whole time. I'm sorry, man. You mind having a few more rounds with me? Sure thing, buddy. It calms me down like a glass of cold stuff. Some of these... Oh, that's born to be. Okay.
Well,
All this time I thought the artisans had a one-track mind, just stubborn old mules going on and on about their craft. My bosses are the same, thinking about it. It's all profit margins, productivity quotas with them. Yeah, that sounds about right. You drinking water? Yeah, I feel you. I was looking up something, looking at a Reddit post earlier today, and they said the last section of this game, there's 218 NPCs that have all brand new dialogue, with most of them having more than one time to chat with them to finish all the new dialogue that they've added. So I'm not looking forward to that. I feel like every one of these games at the end of it, I'm ready to just like flip my desk over. All right. Oh, we got Melise here. This cafeteria is a bit on the noisy side. Then so is Basel. Basel, it fits the city, no? So maybe it's not so bad. You can't complain with when the beer tastes this good. It really tastes better when you're just drinking for yourself instead of having to schmooze with clients. I know Porkbob was saying this game has the most voice acting of all the games, which I honestly can't tell at this point. It doesn't seem like it does.
Alrighty.
All right. And since my company's paying the tab, I can drink as much as I want. Guilt-free drinks are the best drinks. And
Don't take too long to decide now.
have we bought that? We have bought that.
Come back soon.
So she obviously doesn't have anything to say. It shows that she doesn't have anything new to say, but that looks like new dialogue. Okay. Yeah, because her text went from blue to gray. Well, I guess staying home and taking the job off isn't so bad. Lets me do what I want without a certain killjoy breathing down my neck. It'd be nice to crack open a cold one downstairs. Hey, if you need me for anything, just give me a call. Yeah, I figured we'd switch it up with taking Fairy out for once. I usually just leave her at home, but she's not too bad, though. We can change party here. Alright, we go. Alright, Fairy does have that nice, boost, attack boost, art, or not art, but craft. Wait, I missed one? Oh, I forgot this place is the 3rd floor. God dang it. Dang old Grandpa 2. Yeah, I guess you could say it that way. Basel is home to many skilled artisans, and that draws demand from all around the globe. But in some ways, we actually have too many. It can make picking the right one difficult, especially for the uninitiated client. That's where I come in. I act as a consultant to help clients pick the workshop that's right for them. It's funny, really, I used to be an engineer, but I hardly do any engineering myself anymore. Okay, well, that seemed like a lot of work to come up here and talk to that guy about that. Almost done with the day's deliveries. Looks like I'll be putting in overtime, though. A lot of late dinner orders today. Once I'm done with work, I can finally get my own dinner, and then it's off to bed to get ready for tomorrow. Lather, rinse, repeat, yeah? Granny always cooks me at the end of the day. I really appreciate it. She's such a good person, man. So that Granny was spelled different. Is that her name? Her name's Granny.
Stay here and relax.
I love taking in the breeze here at night. Calms me down. I don't make a point of coming here regularly, though. I want to make a trip whenever my heart wants to. This professor at the institute comes by here, and I swear he's always a step ahead of me. I sort of wander around a lot without really thinking about where I'm going. So how does he always know where I end up? Oh yeah, Willie's Cafe.
Do you have any preferences?
Show us your
Thanks for
coffee
coming
beans,
in.
Willie. I was an artisan up there about 10 years ago, and at that time, I saw the whole world revolve around me. From big machines, tiny little orbits, life has changed a ton for the better, I'd say. We live a lot easier than we used to, but we fight harder too. Warships, railway guns, panzer soldats. I worry that one of these days, we'll make something truly terrible, something that'll doom us all. You're probably not wrong. Give them a game or two, they'll come up with something crazy. Alright, I mean, we already had that one gun. What was the gun in, was it one of the Cold Steel ones that, like, nuked that whole area pretty much? Just pieced it out from existence? I felt like that was pretty crazy. Or no, maybe it was the little mech things. What are they doing here? I see. So astronomy originated in the Central East. That it did. To our understanding, astronomy came westward in the Middle Ages as trade and cultural exchange began to blossom. The University of Elsheim can trace itself back to that age too, and the cultural exchange gave rise to the natural sciences as well. I see. I've never had much interest in hard sciences. That's interesting to hear. Feels relatable, I guess, to hear that they were human inventions too. That's good to hear. If you're curious about anything else, I would be happy to help. Sister Paula seems very nervous when she first arrived, but I can see that she's settling into her role well. Do they plan to help teach her some more, if and when I get the chance? I never held much interest in the sciences, but they do seem more relatable to me now. Maybe it won't feel so foreign anymore when the congregation talks about them. I just realized.
Maintenance mode activated.
She probably need more evasion for that to be cool. That's pretty nice, though. EP2. Need a, like an evade one or something, huh? What is her evade at? 30%? I don't think having them aggro fairy would be the greatest idea though, because I don't think she has much HP if I remember correct. Yeah, 4K. I guess we could put some HP things on her, but all right, guys, aggro the kid. That's got a lot of cool little like bonuses on it, but the fact that it causes aggro is annoying. All right. I finally done for the day. Gonna grab a bite to eat and then veg out for the evening. Okay. The machinery I see these days is absolute nuts. How do they manage it all? Transmitters, processors, storage devices, you name it. I've seen it. They got it. I can feel myself getting older just looking at them. The world's moving too fast for me, I swear.
What's next?
Yeah, I think I want to go do that side quest to come back. Under. Okay, I was like, what the F? Yeah, this way. I'm really glad I was able to help out Dad today. I want to start pulling my own weight. I used to just do grocery runs when people need it, but now they're busier than ever. They really appreciated it now. They really look busy today. Oh, maybe I can try making this one lunch sometime. I think they like that.
Maintenance mode activated.
Didn't we see one that was like a burn too? Oh, we're getting... Wait. Burst gain.
Maintenance mode activated.
I thought you'd have called it for the day. Hard workers you lot are. Just between you and me, keep an eye on Katre, will you? He shouldn't have had to take on all the responsibility at his age. If you ask me, it's like he never got to be a kid. Seeing him all stressed out and overworked just makes me sad. As an old geezer with none of that youth left. What's Katre crunching for? He shouldn't have to stay so late at the Institute. I get it, it's important to him. He wants to follow in the professor's footsteps. With all his research there, just... I hate making the kids wait, but this deadline is non-negotiable. Speaking of kids, Amelia was up to something earlier today. Most of the time, she's a model daughter. She helps me with shopping, cooking, cleaning. But every now and then, I just hear the strangest things about what she's up to. And I can't deny it worries me sometimes.
No need to be shy now.
Maintenance mode activated. Looks like a new shard skill, eh?
That would have been better here. After.
Looks like a new shard skill, eh?
And we still get those.
Skill loadout updated.
All right. That might be pretty good, actually. Extra insight. There's only one round. Put the other one in there, the burn. Extra strength. Seal maybe instead.
Skill loadout updated.
Activating maintenance mode. Sorry, that's a single element slot.
Sorry, guys.
Activating maintenance mode.
Could drop the shield and get.
Sorry, that's a single element slot.
It's okay.
Sorry, that's a single element slot.
See you again.
All right. Bye, Felicia. Careful up there, Real. Riel, I really want to see the machines from up there too, but everyone says it's too dangerous, so I gotta wait. When I'm older, I want to work like Riel does, and then I want to see all the cool stuff I want. Okay. I gotta walk all the way up here. Where is she? Whew. I think we're almost done for the day. I hate making Nat wait like this. I'm glad I started working here though. I remember being scared half to death over how I handle the pressure. It's been really tough work, for sure, but it's so rewarding, and I can feel myself getting better day by day. Plus, I've made friends with Katre and so many others. Just push you out of the way, Reset. So this way leads down to a mine, I wouldn't make an excellent backdrop for a game. Nah, it's probably too dangerous down there. Hey there, Arkwright Solutions, you had a request for us? Well, I didn't expect you to help me out again, thank you. Figured we'd at least hear you out. What's got you all the way out here in Basel anyway, huh? Especially all the way out here in the dark. You get up something shady, are you? Oh, I'm just scouting locations for my new game. It has a mystery theme, so it only makes sense for it to be dark and secretive. Let's get down to business, then, if that's all right with you. We're with a really bright friend of mine on this concept, so if I can iron out the kinks, I'm sure it'll be hit. You'll solve a series of puzzles, all while using these special gimmicks that fit Basel hand and glove. Ooh, what kind of gimmicks? Well, it would spoil the fun if I told you. Here, have this leaflet. Let's see. Urgent message from HQ. Catch the rogue hacker on the loose in Basel. I keep calling him. I can't remember even how it's pronounced at this point. All right. It doesn't matter, I don't guess. HQ will track the target's movement with relay them to your TBS. HQ will track the target's movements and relay them to you ASAP. All transmissions will send a code to avoid leaking information, decode the messages, and apprehend the hacker. Secret agents, huh? Alright, I'll buy it. And decoding our messages forms a puzzle aspect of the game. Exactly. Sounds fun, right? I think we really knocked out of the park with this one. So, what do you think? Interested in giving it a shot? Okay. Sure, we got other work taken care of. Why not? Awesome. I was hoping you'd be up for it. And put your names down in another tester group. There's another tester working through the game right now, so let's see if you can solve the puzzle before they do. I see, I didn't realize we weren't the only testers at the moment. Yeah, I'm sending applications all over the place. My other tester started just a few minutes ago. I've got a special reward for whoever beats the game first, so good luck. Well, now we gotta win. Good luck. I'll be waiting. I'll be watching from the sidelines to make sure everything's running smoothly. And there he goes. So now what? We didn't have our first message yet. This is true. He did say HQ was sending some messages, but huh? HQ to Spriggan. We found traces of the hacker in the artisanal district. Investigate the Sooted Triad. Oh, I don't recognize this address at all. I think it really is him. The first riddle should be easy to solve. I imagine it's like a warm-up. Makes sense. Let's get cracking then. I mean, I can only imagine put it on our map, so. Could we go in this area at night? Was there anything we missed in here? Well, there is actually. What happens if we...
What's next?
Well, let's go any further. Okay, wasn't sure. I mean, we could get some XP and some courses here, though. Might be worth doing.
Arts attacks advance!
Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get to work.
We don't have an arts person, so arts might be a little funky here.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. One skill coming right up. Here's some extra.
Ooh, I like that. That was like 25 CP at the end of the battle. That seems like that could be useful. You should just use your big ones all the time.
Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of. Combat over. Processing data. Right now, unleashing with charge.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. Up to you, Reset. Sucker.
Bye, Felicia's.
That went better than I anticipated.
You fought great, Reset. Arts attacks on. We're leveled up. Unleashing the charge.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Ah, crap.
It's over.
I missed that one in there.
Perfect chance. This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike now.
Here I go.
I won't let this chance slip by.
One skill coming right up.
Have some more.
Mr. Armstrong.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
An enemy mine. Want to clear him out?
Take this down. Take this.
Look out!
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
I won't let this chance slip by.
One skill coming right up.
Miss Alfred, if you please.
You're toast.
Toasties.
Activating skill.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man. Arts attacks advance. An enemy mine. Want to clear him out? Look out!
They're stunned. Got a whole slew of them.
All out. Give them your all.
It's over. They're down.
Give them your all.
I say we get them all in one hit.
Up to you, Reset.
Ah, pretty close. Dang.
Have some more.
That went better than I anticipated.
Not really getting much
Always
XP
got
though,
it
huh?
down. Set.
I'm guessing that nobody else is getting XP because they're not here.
Arts
shards work best on this enemy.
Yeah, let's just peace out. Back to the entrance.
Let's do this.
Well, if there ever was a suited triad, this would be it. Not the easiest first road in the world. There's chimneys everywhere around here. It doesn't make sense for a district this industrious. Looks like we're not the first to make it this far either. Been on this damn place for ages. It was right here this whole time. Maybe he's the other tester we heard about. Here's the next set of instructions, almost like he's watching us. Normally I would assume the same, but I imagine at least one of us would have noticed him if they were tracking us by hand. I think we're receiving these messages automatically based on our Zypher location data. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Or is this something with his helper worked on, maybe? That makes sense. Got a lot to think about this one, but that can wait. Let's look at this next message real quick. The hacker's long gone from this area, unfortunately. We picked up another trail elsewhere in the artisanal district, though. Investigate the bat's roost. Yeah, go fig. There's more to that, more to it than that. Talk about cryptic. The hell's a bat of all caps? Ordinarily, I would assume the mammal, but given how it's written, I'd imagine it's alluding to something else. At any rate, we didn't encounter any bats in the mine, if memory serves. I feel like I've seen those letters somewhere else in the city. I just don't remember where. The roost part makes you think there's someplace they all come back to, or they're normally out about. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that fits the description. This one sounds more specific. I mean, it's definitely probably just marked. Alright, let's go look. Alright. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the Aerotram station, and I think we struck gold here. Alright, that does make sense. BAT is an acronym for Basel Aerotram. Oh, now I get it. They all stopped to roost here. And boom, there's the next message. The hacker made their way toward Newtown, board the tram, and pursue them. Straightforward enough. This one. Alright, let's hop on. Oh, this does offer an exceptional view, especially at night. Oh, I see a familiar face. Took the tram just before we did. Let's see. Well, if it ain't Aramis kid we bumped into earlier. I don't like how some of the dialogue's forced forward. He's one step ahead of us the whole time. I feel like I'm too slow. And I remember when I was all held up about beating people to punch like that. Youth, huh? Well, wait. You're still young, aren't you? Yeah, he's 12. Looks like they've already made their move. Looks like it. So, now what? HQ Spriggan, we found new traces of the hacker. Disregard the kitty for now. Your target is ZCat number 1. ZCat, I don't get it. Well, it said disregard the kitty, so it might help to write it out on paper. What, really? I don't see how. I got a pretty good idea where the objective is. I can see it on the sign over there. Let's head on over and take a look. Cat, huh? What do cats have to do with the orbital? Oh. We don't run as many aerotrams at night, but we're still in line for your convenience. At this time of night, it's mostly workers at the Institute coming home from work. Well, let's just head straight there. And here we are. Z-Cat number 1 minus the cat. Z1 Racer. Oh, I get it. Take the cat out of Z-Cat and you get Z1. The next message should be arriving shortly. Yep, stay sharp, gang. Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's see. Yo, you in the game too? I guess so. Didn't know there were other people doing this. Hacker got away. Their tracks are fresh. They still should be nearby. Head for the coordinate marker. Yeah, whatever the F that is. Well, what the hell is this? Doesn't make a lick of sense. But I really don't want to lose these guys. Gotta think this one over. Well, I'm heading out. Catch you later. Have fun. Best of luck out there. Let's try and figure this one out. Yeah, the font aspect, we need to fill in the square marks with letters. Once we complete the sequence, the phrase will come together. Yeah, once we have the full phrase, the rest is cakewalk. Let's follow the code and see what we find. Would you imagine we just go outside and see where the quest marker's at? I see it from here. Alright, right down the road. Wingle dingle. So first floor is Vern Arms, second is Vern Store. Building itself is Vern Plaza. Vern Arms, VA. Lines up with the code. Oh, this is making my head spin. We did crack the code quickly. That bodes well for us. Oh, would you look at that? Another message. From the engineer, a pair of ZCF goggles will spell your way. ZCF goggles can be found at the Vern Store, if memory serves. Didn't ZCF come up earlier? Yes, ZCF is the Liberal Kingdom's principal engineering company. They were notable for building the first orbital airships. So now we got Liberalian goods in the picture. That really makes me think it's her. Yeah, let's go get those goggles. I don't think we were able to actually go in a store earlier in the game.
Do you know what you want?
Oh yeah, what the F, man. He's got all new weapons here. Oh crap, I'm brokest tits though. Crap. Oh wow. Okay, well, of course.
That's not Mickey Mouse, that says Tender!
Oh, yeah, true.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Now I need to find like a quartz vendor probably. Oh. Yeah. The armor though. Yeah,
I hope to see you again.
Pickle poop. Alright, hey, a quick question. You guys stock ZCF goggles? Sure do. Here's a pair for you. They will spell your way, the riddle said. Is there writing on them? I don't see anything on the frame. Oh, the lens perhaps. Oh, I see the words. Away at the arrow tram, the bench will beckon. Guess we just gotta follow the breadcrumbs now. The arrow tram just up the stairs. Let us make haste. They don't mean Vern Arms, do they? What else could it be? Oh, I hate this puzzle shit. I don't get these riddles at all. Oh, looks like we're a step ahead this time. We did it. Now all we have to do is head for the bench. Roger, roger. Well, if it ain't the Student Council Prez, figured you'd have a hand in this.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
Rin, why are you here? I'm glad I at least caught someone by surprise. It's more fun that way. So how'd you get roped into all this? Well, I happen to know the game master through the net, you can see. You've been putting out all these fascinating riddles online. I figured I might as well reach out to him. We got in touch and eventually came up with the idea of this game. And what better setting for a cyber-themed story than Basel? Getting ready to try out this new mail API that I've been tinkering with. I learned quite a lot from this little exercise. Do you just know everyone? Jeez. Oh. They don't know about your hacking exploits as Kitty through MK's database. But I didn't realize your talent spanned far more than just security. Thank you. I still have much to learn, of course. Oh, there he is. Must have fell behind somewhere. I was wondering why you were here. There's just an excuse to work with that Percy guy, wasn't it? This is all stupid. Council President broke her own curfew for this shit. Oh, don't single me out, you meanie. I just so happened to hear from someone about a bored-looking Aramis student wandering around the city past curfew. Imagine my shock upon learning it was none other than you. So, James, did you have fun being a naughty little boy? Barely felt a thing, all that effort for a dud of a game. Oh, could have sworn I heard you racking your brain a bit. Some of those riddles. I mean... Okay, fine, they did make me think a little, kinda. That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. Wait, did you really make that auto-send API thing for the emails? Like you made that from scratch? How the hell are you even real? No wonder Ronald and I don't measure up. Well, fine, I admit it. You're pretty damn good. Oh, thanks, but flattery will get you nowhere, mister. Oh, and would you mind keeping tonight our little secret? I'm not sure what I'd say is... Say if, as you mentioned, everyone found out I was breaking my own rules. Sure, just as long as you keep me a secret, too. I'm not privy to the specifics here, but it looks like they've worked things out. Yeah, just kids being kids. Ronald, so he's the other brain cell in James's group? Yeah, at least things have settled down now. What's up, Slexter? How you doing tonight? Keep it real. Percy shortly arrived on the scene, and the participants gave them their impressions of the game. Well, good work, everyone, and thank you for your rave reviews. I owe a special shout out to Rin. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Oh, think nothing of it. Thank you for having me. If you ever get the idea for some other game, do let me know. You got it. Thanks a bunch. Man, I never thought my online friend will be a high schooler. You're really something special. I mean, how the heck did you learn so much about the orbital net at your age? I feel like you're going to leave me behind if I'm not careful. I got to branch out and level up my programming skills. Hey, best of luck with that, pal. Gotta say, this is all pretty fun, so I'll be down to try whatever you come up with next. Thank you. I still have a lot of kinks to iron out for sure. But I might be able to go public soon. It's almost ready for average Joes and Janes, I think. Now here's a little prize for you guys, since you got here first and all. Again, thank you so much for your participation. Looking forward to the next game. Game wrapped up. Percy excused himself to mull over his feedback, and Ren and James snuck back in the hotel for the night.
Well done, everyone.
Reward deposited.
Money. So, that gave us enough money to go back there and do some more shopping.
Hello there.
Probably should do this too. You get a little bit more money. Not much though. Am I right? Looking forward to Friday already. You drove too much today? Oh, that sucks, man. I don't really mind driving to places, but yeah, I can see if it,
See you again.
You do it a lot during the week, I can see it being sucky.
Hello there.
Well, it seems okay. I don't want to spend any money on it, though, because I want to upgrade all the weapons and check the armor first. Lazy boy, oh, dang. Dude, you'll be napping like a pro in that sucker. Hey, education industry partnership is a big tenet here in Vern, so we're actively cooperating with the Institute in a variety of prospect projects. That's one of the big reasons we're able to innovate as much as we do. A lot of students land jobs at Vern straight out of college. Builds a really strong alumni network too. I have a ton of colleagues both here at Vern and the Institute. I might be more of a manager nowadays, but beyond that, I'm part of a bridge connecting the two sides together. I find that really fulfilling. I tell you, man, on the weekend, my recliner is probably my biggest thing. Like, I will lose so much of my weekend just sitting down in that sucker for a little bit, and next thing I know, trying to watch a movie. It doesn't matter how good the movie is sometimes.
Alrighty.
What you hope, yeah. Kick back in it, recline a little bit. Alright, oh, can we go downstairs from here? Yes, we can, huh? Gotta go around. Conducting research into the unexplained reactions we observe when drawing energy from Sepith. Just one of Orbital Power's many mysteries. That forms one of the Foundation's goals, shedding light on how our modern world really works. It certainly isn't easy, though. We have to commission these massive facilities just to analyze microscopic reactions. Is there really nothing I can do? How did I come to this? Okay. Well, it's good that we're ahead of the Rainford in small arms cells now, but we don't know how to make a Marduk yet. They're starting to rack up some market share now, but their inner workings are still a mystery, say nothing in their schematics. And now they have government backing themselves, we need to take them seriously.
Do you know what you want?
Do you? Yeah, we know. Okay, Okay, I don't think there was any of these that I'm interested in. Lures or accuracy. Yeah, the armor. Let's do the customize. This one.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
That thing. Still didn't get us. We should have sold some more quartzes. Okay. Yeah. Need more money.
I hope to see you again.
So, Naka, how you doing? I think we'll got all the weapons upgraded.
I'm the girl with the gall.
The girl with the gold. All right, De Niro. Sometimes I drop by at night too. This store is almost becoming my life. That's not too weird, is it? Man, I wonder if I count as regular now. I come here too often. You reckon the pharmacist knows me by name? Compared to her, she really is that much older than me, but she has her dream job and everything. She's amazing. Wait, what? I went to college here in Basel, so I'm honored that I get to practice my craft here. I was almost going to work in Roma Ferry after I did a foreign semester there, but Basel gave me an offer and I jumped at it. It's just so exciting. Being able to work with the cutting edge of the industry, factor in the academy too, and it's a deeply fulfilling job.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
Well. Oh, looks like everything's fine over here. No matter how many rounds I do, I can't shake the nerves in my head. And today's unexplained incidents, and the whole place just feels wrong. I don't like it. I think Gil's noticed too. The Bracer Guild is as astute as ever. Shall we head to the Southern Canyon path after making another round? Sounds good to me. Might as well bring out the truck for that.
Alrighty.
There's a bunch of stuff we can't explain. The monster's just the latest headache. Could it all be connected, or am I just overthinking it? Got orbital lights, orbital appliances. A good chunk of my home is wired up. I see smaller products tend to be less reliable, without burns. They're really built to last, and they full of nifty features too. I went shopping to kill some time. It wasn't all a waste. I got plenty of handy things in the Vern Company store. Those guys at the pavilion were actually really car racers. I heard them talking about how they came from the capital and stuff. Man, I wish I could go there and race the real thing too. I want to grow up already. Dang, you're on a roll, Suxer. My very first fish today was a legendary. So I think I may have pulled all the good stuff out. We've been getting reports over the last few days about comms acting up. But so far, there's little blips. We haven't seen any big outages yet, so there's not much we can do but keep watch. It's got me thinking about how behind the curve the force is, though. Cybercrime's gonna grow from here. We gotta be ready for it. Dude, there's like 70 people in this room here. Domestic production is riding high right now, Vern especially, trying to secure their foothold in the sector as fast as possible. The Empire's reparations will end, and Reinford is on the up and up, and there are going to be lots of competition soon. So it's no wonder that domestic companies are trying to secure domestic cash flows. I think the bank should follow suit. The CEO, Towson, he's pretty conservative, but even he doesn't know what direction he wants the company to take. Being honest, I think that his glaring weakness for a CEO, he doesn't have much in the way of leadership. Feels like he's scared of losing the government's favor and all his corporation partnerships with it. Bearing all that in mind, I can see why he's just staying the course. Don't rock the boat and all. Come on, what better topic to talk about right now than romance? Don't be such a prude. You're out of your mind. Oh, that's right. I remember that one senior talking about it. Apparently romance is a popular topic on trips like these. Well, you can talk about it, but my lips are sealed. Oh, poor Albert. I can tell what you're thinking, you know. Well, yeah, I'm thinking, man, this dude's really freaking thirsty. He just talks about flirting all the time. I might be able to help with that. I do have some degree of experience. Whoa, really? Are you serious? I don't really get what they're so worked up over, but they look like they're having a good time. Lucky the girls can't hear them. Those kinds of conversations you usually save for later. Speaking from experience, are we? No comment. Back when I was in school in the Empire, I had this amazing group of upperclassmen who helped me with my studies. They've already gone and graduated, but not before sharing some of their secrets on how to talk romance, or something along those lines. This trip is an excellent opportunity to broaden our horizons. Little point in being shy. Julian, help a brother out. All right. The first step is trust, generally. Women like a sincerity in man. What are you guys doing here? It's not what it looks like. I don't have a crush on anything. You have a crush. Shut up. Just leave me alone, all right? This is none of your business. Open book this kid. I recognize those school uniforms. They're from a really famous academy back in the capital. Must be nice to be young. They should take advantage of that opportunity while they can. Can't deny I'm envious. I never got to do any fancy trips or work studies when I was in school. Oh, man. Yo, what's up? You doing some puzzle solving? We're going over all the information we gathered. Man, there was so much to see. And then there was that surprise right at the end. No, right. I think I could use a break, though. There's only so much stuff my brain can handle. I'm full. Now, don't just wander around town aimlessly, okay? You won't have a cohesive report without cohesive research. You should pick a direction and stick to it. Then soak up as much info as you can tomorrow. Okay. And there's the student council pres side of her. Push comes to shove, she's right on top of things. I understand you have plenty of schoolwork to attend to, Miss Claudel. Please make sure to get enough sleep as well. But don't worry, I will. And we're looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, you're getting the cheapies, man. If you could call a toothbrush a fish, I guess. At least you got a 3-star one, right? Professor Cronkite's research is super fascinating. Even I'm learning new things. They say his work will be the future, and they're not lying. I heard he even had a leading hand in Zypha development. I've only seen little hints of his discoveries, though. What more is he hiding in that head of his? Maybe I shouldn't dive too deep into that for this report. I'll just stick to what we all know. No way that's high school level research she's doing. Indeed, I pay a teacher tasked with reading her reports. Such information density was not meant for human minds. I got to visit the observatory in the special research building. That should give me plenty of material for my report. I'll jump back up with you tomorrow. Let's make sure to get our parts done. Wow, you're on a roll, man. Can you get over 10 tonight, for one? Right, gotta sit down and focus on my report tomorrow. Now, what to write about? I'm thinking maybe film history. Renee showed me all sorts of stuff. I'd love to write about the Foundation and ZCF's tech too. Sounds like you had a pretty productive day out there, Agnes. Nice. We're splitting up tomorrow too. I'll be able to take care of things here. Keep her Agnes safe. Puzzle game. I feel like it was toying with me. But hey, I guess it wasn't the worst way to kill some time. Yeah, might as well hit the sack early tonight. The students from Aramis are really well behaved, even at night. Guess that's what going to prestigious school does for you. Oh, real quick, was it just me or did the network feel really laggy around noon today? I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, somebody just run a torrent server. We just had it upgraded, so it's not our equipment's bad. So what do we got? Today's reflections, tomorrow's plans, lots of stuff to keep track of. We sophomores have our big research papers due too. Wait, what about James? Damn it, did he sneak out again? Rin seems to have caught wind of that. I'll leave him to her. I believe it was back in the spring when she, did what she did. Though in his defense, James wasn't at fault. It was his partner in crime, Ronald. He got crushed for it. Like, I'm talking flattened. Ever since then, wouldn't you know it, she's been super popular. James has his own recollection of things, I'm sure. He was a bit of clouded disposition. Oh, well, we've seen that with our little connection event we had with her. Okay, what's that here? I think there was some more over here. The network issues are still ongoing. Even our business lines have been spotty as of late. It seemed like that was resolved for a second, but evidently not. I see President Rooster's gone home for the day. He's quite the presence at the office. Our project's hit a major roadblock, unfortunately. We need more manpower if we want to deliver on time. The project itself is highly confidential. If the president could just agree to our budget, that would make things a lot easier.
Well.
Well. The slog at work day today. Just gonna head home, decompress, get ready for tomorrow. I used to have this drinking buddy. She works at the institute. I haven't been able to get in touch with her lately, though. Because of that, I don't go out drinking as much anymore, but I miss that. I miss my drinking buddy. She won't even reply to my emails.
All right.
Up top, maybe? Why is there just a person standing in there? What the F is that? Alright. Today's domestic lines are all operating on schedule, but the Transcontinental Railroad ran into another snag at least. Once you get past Long Line, all bets are off. Not much they can do about that. Transcontinental Railroad is just always running into trouble there. There's always something going on here at the pavilion. We do industry press conferences, C1 photo shoots, and even RC tournaments. Make sure there's something for everyone here, so take a look around and take a load off. Hope to see you again. Did it do 2 ad breaks or something there? That's weird. I wonder if it did it when I restarted the stream, maybe. It says I have an hour of no ads. Alright, Oh, this is that new ETWS bottle? Man, that price though. That thing's a monster. Bet you the high bloods have one of those. Oh, how dare they one up Ingrid. I mean, it's not like I'm jealous. Yeah, they're getting a good. How's about a drink tonight, Chamberlain? It's been a while since we hit the town together, and I figure we both deserve it. We both got put through the ringer, but we went and hit our sales quotas today. I might take you up on that. I could use a break. to unwind after how hectic it's been today. I do have some business stuff I want to talk to you about, though, like cutting tactics and those new safety regs, namely. First, I want to try and broaden Ingrid's customer base, too. Maybe you could teach me a thing or two? Well, I wouldn't mind that, just as long as it doesn't get in the way of my frothy mugs. Oh, wow, look at you. Godzilla! Competitors, maybe, but we're fellow four-wheelers first and foremost. Having someone like Chamberlain in charge at Ingrid really lights a fire under me. It's like having a good rival, you know? We push each other to grow and develop bigger, better stuff. In the end, we both benefit. 100,847 kilograms. All right, we're seeing that firsthand with Lino's success. I and the company as a whole grew and improved every day. Betches are putting a lot of thought in remodeling Lino's brand image. He's trying to get more mass market appeal. I guess Dan learned a lot from her marketing tactics. She really knows how to get products out there. Ingrid has its customer base, but we're looking to broaden our reach too, where we can. Maybe just start down. Oh, just go to the other side. Okay, so we gotta take that. Maybe we get some more money from that. We can come here.
What's next?
Wait. We have 2 quests? Oops. Oh, I thought we had to take the truck. I'm guessing that we have to leave with the truck, maybe?
Banner launched.
All right.
Time to depart.
Well, it was a thong shoe, so I'm assuming probably he did. But I guess you could try to wear it there. It might be a tight fit. Will Sarah do the trick?
Yes, it should be perfect.
What's that?
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
Oh. What is that? Fairy's like kid at a dang candy store. Okay. Again. Some of the research is supposedly used in making it too. What is it, Theo? Is this why we were only allowed to have 3 people? Is he going to show up here? I just imagined that, did I? Low altitude communication satellite flying 900 cells off the ground under the sea of stars. Out of the many cutting edge orbits, you guys are operating in secret.
Indeed. Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Sounds like him, all right. This how you report to HQ at the risk of anyone listening in?
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Must make things easy just having a computer do everything for you.
Man, reset.
There's 2 sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only ones whose tech level is off the charts. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic, and then like too. Genesis and mana aren't much different. Whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to just how you choose to grapple with it. She's trying to keep that in mind.
We are all like flames given life by the goddess, but it is we who determine how we shine. I'll give what you're saying some thought, together with all of you.
It's good enough for me. You don't want me telling the other two all that's happened here, by the way?
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
Look at that. Seems I can't stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Oh, shoot. Wait. He may have seen the satellite from the observatory. Yeah. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So over in the Institute not too long ago, we... Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. Yeah, we'll have to let Aaron know, too.
The preparations are coming along nicely. And this is going to be fun. Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly.
Voluptuous woman. Disinterested woman.
Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame.
Oh, Dolly Parton bromide. Very nice.
I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
Bye, Felicia's. Toes? Uh-oh.
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Yep. Hey there. Wait a second. Have we met this chick? That's right. Earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
I wasn't aware that you had already met. This is Associate Professor Esmeré, another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
Oh, this is Esmeré? Okay.
That's me! My full name is Esmeré Archette.
Ooh, a Big Mac.
What a surprise! So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable!
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Oh.
Stop that, please.
Man, think we could swap bodies for a sec, kiddo? Well, the more people familiar with this place that we have to show us around, the better. The bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, just to be clear. But Theo sensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So I didn't use that stupid card to get in. It's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just anyone to be able to slip through it. I would consider that this could be Theo sensors malfunctioning, but is a drone based on Zypha technology? I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. Aaron. Oh yeah. Well, let's see what we can do. We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us. Just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have Theo and Zeros with us, after all. Let's get to work. Engaging search mode. Hey, wouldn't it kill us to be more... Wouldn't it kill us to be more tense here? It's as empty as it was during the day. Suspicious. The Institute is so moody this time of night. Oh, feeling scared? Of course not. A Kruger warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. Alright, alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards here? Somebody's sharding in here. So someone used Zypha? Let's have a quick look around just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect, but first things first.
Wait, so will it let us leave? There's a sub-event there too.
Whoops.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would.
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean
Okay,
we're not alone?
Okay. Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Right,
Okay.
The cafeteria is empty. Can't see anyone here either. By the way, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here, apart from our intruder? Not Professor. Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. There are also several security guards, along with Professor Callaghan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well, let's put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton's students sure an electric bunch, huh? You included? I don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that it's going to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone, then working to better bring it out. Everyone knows her as a mother of Oral Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. Top of that, she's kind, considerate. I've never met anyone like her. Sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding the Tharbad's oasis too, wasn't she? I can really tell just how much you respect her. I can never not respect her. It feels like. So the house whoa. So the house we visited earlier today, where Mr. Salation and Professor Hamilton lived in? That's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago, and he's been living with her since. Two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like family now. That's what people call him her favorite. If she left the country 2.5 years ago, however. Trying to find your chair. It is. That's right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. She's up trying to solve problems in the East, so there's no telling when she's going to be back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to come about because of me and Professor Cronkite too. But she never confided in us. Instead, he tried to fix the problem all on his own. Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. Just wish he could pick up the slack and support Kadre like a real big sister should. Kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He was trying to sort out the problem down to mine alone, too. But he's at the kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better just leave them be, if you ask me. Perhaps you're right, but being there for one another is what families do. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Oh? Did you find something, Zeros? I guess I better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I agree. Let's see if we can find anything. Wait,
this Robo Mud acts like a real-ass dog.
Doesn't it? I spent many nights coding the design so it'd perfectly replicate a wolf's mannerisms.
Leave it to the bioengineering department's rising star to go above and beyond.
You really need to get a life.
There I was, thinking it was time to close for the evening. What's gotten into me? Oh well, the time will come eventually. The closing routine is more complicated than you might think. We have to be real careful with the more important books in our archives. There's a security system, there's underground storage. It's a lot to do. If you wouldn't mind steering clear, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so nothing groundbreaking here.
Very well. Very well. Understood.
That was on the other side. Wait, what if we...
Oops, guess that's wrong.
The mud's trying to say you're an idiot. Yeah. Okay. I just seen an NPC outside. See, nothing here. Well, that's strange. The door is ajar. Did it just open itself? That doesn't... Oh, there's stealth or whatever. Where are you going, Zeros? What is it, Zeros? There. Oh. Almost got her. Wait, was that? Whatever they aren't just using stealth shards. They appear to be combining them with something else. Fio, we're going after them. Understood. Uh-oh. We got a code red. Sector 3. Going to. Wait for me! Heat signature detected. Zeros.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh, it's the girl from the train. A woman. She looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking it'd be a kinky cat or someone from the mafia. Grim cat. Huh, who's that? She must not be a member of the faculty then. Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I would have put Mirror on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I ever caught your name. So it's a desk jockey's gopher?
You watch what you're calling me.
Is that an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here. But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours. I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkwright, but you work fast.
I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
can't, yeah, the bite have been gotten. Looks like you guys did the rounds. Oh, we sure did, though we may have overdid it a tad on our first day. But now I have a better idea of what is happening in the city. You do? Shenanigans is what's happening. Kayla McMillan.
My name's Kayla McMillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth.
Kayla McMillan.
I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
I thought you were here on a job for Melisame. So the CID is also involved then. Yeah, we knew the CEO might try to hide stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients secret. We just expected one of the guys to use a mix of Zypha and Ramda stealth to sneak in. I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate so we had a backup in the event you didn't succeed. I never expected to be found. Clearly, I should have underestimated the Institute of Science's technological prowess. VO is cool? Of course, very cool. I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't let us do our thing? I assume she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it? The current state of the orbital network and the distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down on me the other day too. Oh, I skipped it on accident. We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. But why is this happening? There's only one possibility that I can propose. That'd be unusually intensive, parallel distributed computing. No expert in the field, but that's all that comes to mind for me. Well, I didn't read the whole sentence, but I actually bumped the button and skipped it forward. All right, they were of the same mind. I'm totally lost. Yeah, the hell you guys talking about? Orbital computers have been getting bigger, faster over the past few years. The bigger they get, the more orbital energy they consume. Short, yeah. Larger and more complex the tasks you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbits regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. But that changes when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbit's ability to generate it. Yet if the orbital distribution network that serves as the external source is also heavily taxed, it leads to a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available and the spike in the amount of orbital network traffic. That theory alone would be enough to explain the issues you're here to investigate. Cheap, a loose one. Oh yeah, I think I have that on PC actually. 2-point campus maybe. Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? So when you borrow the processing power multiple computers to the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think would happen if you were to connect all the terminals in the city? And do you think hacking is behind this? The flow of the orbital distribution network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like the issues are occurring at random. I might even call doing that just my specialty. But I find this here to be a distastefully crafty way of going about it. Yeah, this seems like not that, but when you download like some shady malware in the background, everybody's bit farming in the background. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on the vast scale. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, that's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know where there is. We still don't know all there is about orbital energy and how it works. But wait, there's more. Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not all that long ago. Right. Yeah, who knows? Alright, it was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. But I guess it could be just happening so fast that they just don't have time to adapt quick enough. Because it does seem like it's going very quickly. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. There are miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributed processing that could have been impossible with our current tech. Well, with what was that, the android Rufus or fake Rufus? So impossible that I never thought the same could happen here in Republic. Maybe this is on a smaller scale. Speedrun, yeah, definitely. There's going to be an ad break coming up. I can't do anything about it because I've skipped the ads so many times that I literally can't skip them anymore. So there's one coming up in a minute. Indeed, we analyzed the situation ourselves at Marduk and reached the same conclusion about what happened. We're set. That confirms it then. She finally clues us in. I've heard some about what went down in Crossbow. But if this is the same as that, that spells trouble for us. Right, and this isn't the first time we've run into something connected to that whole incident either. Well, a mask. You don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right at the bat. We gotta assume someone's out there trying to do research they shouldn't. It only can be done with parallel distributed computing. The question becomes, who is it? What's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callahan. Yeah, he had all those supercomputers. What's up, J-Dub? Type of Sandrock. Oh, fancy. Just what does he think he's doing? He's changed a ton over the past few years, but I didn't think he was up to something of this magnitude. This number belongs to... It's going.
Is that you, Silesian?
Silesian. The weather's doing better. It has cooled off, but we had some storms earlier here. We've had so every single day this week I've got an update on my phone. It's like severe thunderstorms today, and it's done nothing all week except today. And it was only like a 50% chance today. It rained for like maybe an hour earlier. It did cool off though. I can already tell. Professor Callahan, what's wrong?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please stop this. They want my...
Yep. Professor Callahan. What just happened? He's in the special research building, right? We must hurry. What? Damn. Professor, where are you, Professor? What? Giant screen says start to decode? Okay. Totally normal. October 24th, okay. Got some bracers up in here. Just what is going on here? Professor Callahan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power. Even the police and guild have barged into the institute wanting to question me. You people have been here for a day. A day! You are some sort of... Are you some sort of plague brought down upon us? It's not their fault. This is Professor Callahan's problem. No, it's all our problem. Patre. Don't act like you didn't know about his assistants being harassed left and right. Just what did you want me to do about it in my position? It's not my place to say anything about his research. I'm sure that is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. Delaying her, I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes we get like massive like things here because I feel like right where I live at, it's just a sketchy area. Man, it sucks. So you're you get some good ones tonight, man. I seen your video on Discord. Looked like you were panicking about that wolf, though. All right. The reloading in that game looks really slow. All right, I'm sure this is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulties. You know, we can see the professor was on a rampage, and the problems with the orbital network and its distribution are just as clear. Yeah, let me shoot straight with you. Was that the professor linked to any strange groups? You know, like the Mafia or anything? I like to believe that it wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science of Vern Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. And I can't write off the possibility with all those new terminals he suddenly had on them. Stop this point with the conjecture. You have no evidence. Oh, you're damn. Yeah, you're not having good luck today, man. You did get I think the Godzilla one may have been legendary, but it was like the low end legendary. And if rumors like this were to leak with the public during such a crucial time, how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? Ooh, 2 exclamation points. These youngsters were hired to the police, so the police and the guild would have to get involved. And while we sit here, wouldn't have to. It would have to. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callahan's up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as CEO? Bill? Supervisor? Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. Please, keep this just between us. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We're contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Elsame, so we have nothing to gain from hurting your image. Everything to gain from earning some brownie points with Vern. Professor Callahan first began to change around a year or two ago. We received a request from the Republican Army to develop the next generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite's was accepted. Yeah, no kidding, dude. And I knew that was it. Ever since, he's been doing research on his own like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. And half a year ago, I heard a place called the Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money. Good name. So it got caught in your information network too, And don't tell me this is the same thing as in Longport. Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Messeldom Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations. For Armada. Who are we talking about? A certain mafia. They're called Armada, and they're on both the guild and the police's radars. Nani? Professor Callahan was involved with people like that? I've heard the rumors. Been expanding their territory an awful lot of late. So how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know what could happen if I put a pause in research for the Mafia? Think about the poor assistants who ended up helping them without even realizing it. So after losing the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. I bet that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. And the Mafia was invested massive funds into his work. I have a bad feeling about this, a really bad feeling. The network delay that dropped down to 0.35% has gotten worse as of this morning too. That makes it highly possible that he's continuing his research in another location. But just where on earth could it be? Since we've got a good old-fashioned manhunt in our hands. We're going to be combing through this place way more than we did yesterday. And I take it there are no objections. I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give our cards the proper ranks then. Fine, give me your cards. Hey daddies. All right. Oh, we're only rank B now. Well, the certification level you mentioned, that one almost never gets issued. I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well just give us rank A at this point. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these. Get to work. Time to get over that Mafia. Time to get one over that Mafia.
I have a favor to ask. If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you?
No. Oh.
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callahan isn't entirely unrelated to me. And I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
Country? That's fine with me. But just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're going to be tagging along while we take care of business. That could be a problem? You mean like yesterday? That's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy, okay, Katre? Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to a dealer. I'll start talking to any dealers who Professor Callahan who supply Professor Callahan with parts. For anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of my boy. You got it. And by the way, Agnes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely the same time as when Professor Callahan's final transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yep. The last time the Genesis glowed like that was... What are you talking about? What's the Genesis? Oh, don't worry about that. Work stuff, I'm sure, will fill you in eventually. I hope you don't mind, Katre. If you say so, it must be something that could take a while to explain. So, where do we start? If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You would better know him as Professor Cronkite. Oh, the guy Mr. Professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I bet he knows a thing or two about that research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score. So we're making the rounds through Newtown, Artisanal District before heading to the Institute of Science? Sounds perfect. Then may day 2 of our work begin.
I see.
Day 2.
What's next?
Some board quests, probably, more than likely. Alright, though, it's almost 10, so I'm gonna have to save here. Okay, we'll find somebody to raid. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it and all that fun Jazzaruskis.